Good morning. It's Monday morning. So excited to have you spend this time with us here at KHEA Radio. It is looking like it's going to be a really good day. We have some good friends in studio. I'm excited for everything that's going to happen today, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's a great Monday. We're going to be talking to Santa Fe Water Services, plus we're going to be talking to Bake Me a Dream in Texas City. It's going to be a fun show that you're going to want to stick around. Even if you're going back later on and watching this, stay tuned, watch the entire thing. Comment along as if you were watching live.
Bake Me a Dream. That's a really cool name for a business.
I have that song stuck in my head where it's like, bake me a dream as fast as you can.
I'm not going to ask you to sing any more than that, but I don't know that song.
Really?
Well, not from the little excerpt that you just blessed everybody with.
I can't tell you where it's from, though.
Bake me a dream as fast as you can.
Make me a dream.
I feel like you're getting a Disney movie confused with like a dream that you actually had or something.
I feel like Bake Me a Dream is the same thing as, a Disney movie. I feel like if you're baking a dream, you're blessing somebody with a Disney vacation.
A Disney cake.
Right?
Some Disney cupcakes or something like that. I don't know. Hey, let us know, what do you have going on today? It is Monday, TGIM. I'm thankful for another week here at KHEA. I'm thankful for another week, on the earth. So let's see what we can do positive this week. Let's spread some positivity, spread some love, and have a good Monday. Start out the week right. We appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in.
Yeah, we're super excited about today's show. We're going to get things going, and it's going to be a wonderful day. I was talking about Mondays. You love Mondays a lot.
Doesn't everybody?
Not everybody.
Well, they should. They should just change their mindset.
Right? So for me, I was thinking the other day, like, hey, it's another day. Like, you can get into a rut. You can get into negativity. You can be like, today's Monday. I have to go to work. I had a really good weekend, and it was like, oh, okay, let's carry that over until the next week.
Yeah. Take that momentum. That's good. If you have a good weekend, take that positive weekend. A lot of people have good weekends. It's like, hey, I'm not working. Some people do work on the weekends. I'm just having a good weekend, spend time with the family. Take that momentum and swing it into Monday and keep it going. So we're going to go on the FM right now. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's 8:43 a.m. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
It is a beautiful Monday morning. TGIM. I'm thankful for another day. And I have to say, I didn't come up with that TGIM. You know where we saw that?
Where did we see that? I thought you were the originator.
I wasn't. And I have to be honest about this. It was our good friend Freedom Hawk, Blake Hawkins, the man. He's a good guy. He's going to be one of our partners here at KHEA Radio. We're starting that. But he is the originator, the first person I've ever seen who had posted something and said TGIM. And I appreciate that.
For 3 weeks, I thought it was you.
You know what? I told you that day one. I said, hey, that wasn't me.
I blocked it out because I wanted you to be the originator. KHEA, the originator of TGIM.
No. Sometimes you just I don't know, you get zoned out, you're in the zone or something, and then I say something and you're just like, huh? What'd you say?
Okay.
But yeah, that's Blake and Freedom Hawk. Check him out on social media. You search that, you'll be able to check out everything he has going on. It is Monday morning, and I'm very, very thankful for another week. Here in beautiful Galveston County, there's a ton of stuff going on. It's going to be a good show today. We're going to be on till 11 a.m., and I'm excited for a lot of reasons. We have a cruise giveaway video that's going on right now as well.
Yeah, that is our featured video on our Facebook page. I'm going to feel like reminding people about this video until May 31st is going to be a lot of fun, because I was over here at Jack's yesterday morning right before service started, before the service at Abundant Life Christian Center started, and I was talking to Miss Washington, and she had not heard about.
Oh, she liked KHEA Radio yesterday.
Yes,
she hadn't liked it yet.
Yeah, and so it was kind of cool. I was like, hey, she's like, all I have to do is this. I have to like, share, and comment. I'm like, yeah, it's easy. So I shared it for her. I commented for her. I liked it, and then I gave her phone back.
Boom,
easy, done.
That's done. You know what? We may have to set up a station, and it says, for a chance to go on a cruise, or like we get a kiosk at the mall. You know how they do those things where it's like, hey, you can have a free cruise. You just have to go listen to this timeshare. But instead of that, we're just like taking their phone and liking and sharing the video from social media.
One of the things that I thought was funny was when we went to the mall that one day and they had a cruise like person standing there ready to hand it out. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, they do that at Tanger, at the mall, at different places. It's like, hey, spin the wheel, see what you win. Hey, you could win a trip to Las Vegas, to New Orleans. You can win a cruise. For us, it may be beneficial for us to go set up a little wheel, and then all of the selections say cruise, and you just spin it, and it automatically lands on cruise, and it's like, hey, all you got to do is like, share, comment this video from your cell phone, and boom, you have the opportunity.
That would be hilarious.
Hey, good morning, Ashley. Ashley, I've seen her shared on social media, and I think she said if she wins the cruise, that she was going to give it away. Maybe to her mom, if I remember correctly. There's only about like 1.3 thousand comments on there, but of course I remember every single one of them, especially Ashley's. I think she said she was going to give it away.
That's funny. There's a lot of comments. It's hard to stay up to date on all the comments, but you know what? I told someone yesterday, I'm like, right now you have a 1 in 700 whatever chance of winning at that time, and they're like, really?
Well, the more you comment, maybe the higher your chances go to win the cruise.
Easy.
We told that to Amber with Butler's Courtyard, and she was like, wait. So then she just started commenting over and over and over again. She's like, y'all might as well stop. I'm going to win this cruise. It was very confident.
Yes.
I love it.
Completely exciting. So that is our featured video on our Facebook page. We'll maybe show that later in the show if you wanted to see it one more time. But it's a lot of fun. Thank you to Karen and the team of Cruise Planners, Your Vacation Edge, for giving us that opportunity. We begged for it. What's next? What can we give away next?
Oh, man. I think we give away, like, I don't know, a trip to the moon or something. I really don't know. Where do you go from here? If you give away a cruise, you got to give away a trip to outer space or something that's really
to Tesla.
Unheard. Yeah, we could talk to Tesla. See, maybe we can either give away a Tesla or give away a Tesla trip to the moon, where you get to take the car up there,
up in the moon. Mm-hmm. That's funny. Let's do that.
Hey, on Friday we had a great time at the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo Cook-Off and the carnival. Everything was awesome. We were over there with Texas Pit Stop, the competition team, and we were also there with Los Primos Cookers, dude. And Los Primos, they won the whole shebang.
Grand Masters. They won the week before, right? Because they saw the trophy.
When you say Grand Master, it makes me think like they're wizards or something.
What is it? Or wasn't it the Grand Champion or something?
They're like the overall champion winners of the entire cook-off because they won First in Seafood.
And we almost stole that trophy.
We were this close, almost to winning an award ourselves.
I feel like we need to be a part of it. Like we should. Hey, where's our cut?
Oh man, I have enough footage where I could go back and make a video specifically and edit it in like we were a part of, like a documentary of the Los Primos Cookers. But I don't know. As long as Arnold's cool with
where's
that.
Our cut? We need
You know
I'm
what?
Sure they got paid, right?
I don't know how that works.
As champions, you got to get paid. Or is it just about the trophy?
I will say this. Whenever I went up there, I was like, hey, Arnold sent me up here to try and steal some secrets. I was like, what's the secret for this? They're like, we can't tell you. They're like, and there was a couple things that they honestly said, hey, don't film this because not a lot of people know that. So I have some of that championship knowledge when it comes to cook-off teams in my head, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that.
Do you think, though, that we could be like, hey, we have this footage? You give us a trophy, and maybe we'll, like, lose the footage?
Here, I'm going to alter my voice and be like, you have 30 seconds to give us a trophy, or we will release the secrets for your cook-off recipes. I repeat. You know, we send letters, like, where you cut out, you know, and it looks like a magazine cutouts with all the letters.
Right.
Please respond. Send to KHEA Radio. This is not KHEA Radio, by the way. Please send the trophy to KHEA Radio.
We show the little footage, and like your voice is on that. Ignore the voice. It's not the voice. That's funny. Shout out to Los Primos.
Yeah, shout out to Texas Pit Stop and Arnold and everybody out there. We had a great time. We were able to interview Axe Masters. We were able to interview some of the committee members from the Galveston County Fair and Rodeo. We also had Texas City Education Foundation for the Future talking about their duck race that happened on Saturday. That was really cool.
Did you see some of that footage from I-45 Now?
I didn't, but I saw some of the messages about the footage from I-45 Now.
Yeah, there's a bunch of ducks, like little duckies, like bathtub duckies that they were, you know, floating down the lake.
Yeah, they said it was like thousands.
5,000.
5,000 rubber ducks going down the canal. I don't know what you call it, but it's a pretty cool idea.
Spoiler, nobody won a car.
Okay.
For the 13th year.
Well, next year.
It's almost just as, we do that football toss here, and it's been like 13 years and nobody has won the $10,000 prize.
Not yet.
Not yet. But one day somebody's going to walk away from the duck races with a car.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, Roger and Mendelin. He said that heading to the gym, hashtag practice self-care. That's a good idea. You got to always take a little bit of time to make sure you take care of yourself, putting in your body, taking care of your body today, so in the future you'll still be good to go.
My guess is it's Maria.
Yeah.
My guess is Maria running it, but we talked to her about this before. We said, hey, if you're going to comment along on our Facebook page, we need to know.
Yeah.
We can't just assume.
That's true. We are streaming live on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you so much. Good morning to you. Feel free to share this video out. I actually saw Kim said, hey, shared the video. We appreciate that. We consider you a partner whenever you share. There are people, and Kim is one of them. Anytime we share something, Kim is like, boom, I'm reposting. And I think that's her trying to spread some more positivity in the community. So we appreciate that a lot. That is very huge for us.
Hey, I also saw, the other event that happened this weekend that we talked about last week on our show when we were at Children's Oasis Foundation was the Children's Oasis Autism Walk. And apparently, according to Shannon, who just tuned in on our Facebook page, said that Ashley said they raised $20,000.
Is that public information? That's a lot of money. That's going to go to, a great cause, the Children's Oasis Foundation and their education program. They're going to Ghana this summer to help launch a school for kids who are on the spectrum, who have autism.
Super excited about that opportunity. It was so much fun to talk to Ashley and Cody and the crew at Children's Oasis Foundation about their trip to Ghana and kind of all of the plans that they have when they get there. So they're opening up another Children's Oasis in Ghana. So it's going to be the same kind of structure that they have here in Dickinson and same kind of, feature helping kids with autism. And then they're going to launch that in Ghana. And they said that there's a need in Ghana for a place like that, that autism isn't just a United States thing. It's a worldwide thing, and that there's students all across the globe who need help. And this is kind of the first step. I foresee them having multiple places all across the world, not just Africa, but Europe, Asia. They're going to have Children's Oasis is going to become a national brand, worldwide brand.
Well, there's a need for that specialized education, like even in Galveston, like further south here in Galveston County, they have the school in Dickinson, but there's families, with children with autism, adults with autism, and that's what they do. They focus on the entire family, and it's a good resource for us right here locally, and it's exciting and really cool to watch how they're spreading all over the world already. And we talked to them the other day, like last week, it was Wednesday, about did they see this happening? Like, is this how you saw it happening in September whenever the school started? This is a brand new school. They said, no, we did not envision this happening. And now just watching this dream unfold and seeing where God takes it is really powerful.
We talk to a lot of businesses. We talk to a lot of organizations here. We talk to 2 every show, basically, and sometimes it's 4. And, we have starters. We have businesses that have been in place for years. And for me, it's really cool to kind of meet somebody like Ashley and Cody and see what happened before they even opened and where they're at today.
Yeah.
When they said, oh, we have 32 kids, I was blown away. I was like, oh my gosh, I remember when you had a dozen. And you're like,
I remember when you weren't even a school.
Right. And it was really kind of cool. I think we talked to them first off in September, and we were there on opening day. And it was just like, oh, this is cool. And they were still putting in places, the classrooms, and now they have 32, and it's just like, this is what I envision for all local businesses. You and I really support local businesses. I don't see you shopping at McDonald's. I don't see you going to, Taco Bell, sometimes, right? But not all the time.
We prefer to go to a locally owned
business, for lunch. We could go and get our own Walmart, $5 lunch that you put in the microwave and eat that, right? We could easily save tons and tons of money by doing that, we could get those $2 meals, and that's what we're paying. But you and I have said,
where they got the $2 meals at though?
At Walmart.
They got $2 meals at
$2
Walmart?
microwavable meals.
Are you talking about Chef Boyardee in the can? That's
Or
98 cents.
Yeah, the 69-cent like cup of noodles, right? We could easily do that. But we would rather go and spend our money and our hard work and support these local places for lunch. You know, like we're going down to Fob on Me. We're going to Texas Pit Stop Barbecue. We're going to these places.
Sloppy Nick's,
because we love them. You know, we love supporting the local businesses, and that's really exciting for me to see Children's Oasis in that position.
Yeah, encourage you today. Why not go support a local business? Support pretty much your neighbor. You know, somebody who you go in, you can walk and shake the owner's hand, or you know the person who owns it, or you've at least like, I don't know, what is that, like a degree of separation? Like, you know us, and so then we know the owners. So you go support local business. Go try and do that this week. It makes a big difference because you're supporting somebody's family who, you know, sending the kids to college, paying tuition. It's a big deal.
Even if you can't be like Gardy and I, where it's every day. You know, go and do it once a week. Say, you know what, I'm going to go to lunch instead and support something local. Hey, I just saw this comment here. Can we take a moment? We usually don't say prayers live on air, but I want to say this one. Can we say a prayer for Rena? She says that she's looking for a job. Again, 15 years experience, has a bachelor's degree, and can't find work. Can we say a prayer for her?
Do what you got to do.
All right. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this wonderful opportunity that we have to bless people. I pray for Rena. I pray that she's able to find a job. And I pray for everybody that's tuning in today to watch Kickstart and KHEA Radio, that they're able to be highly blessed and favored, Father God, that they're able to have provision and prosper. In your heavenly name we pray. Amen.
It's 8:57 a.m. This is KHEA Radio.com, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11. We're going to be talking to Santa Fe Water Services. We're going to be talking to Anthony Macaluso with his real estate business. It's going to be a good 9 o'clock hour. So make sure you stay tuned. They have a really cool event that's coming up, and it's something different that I actually have not seen before. We're going to be learning all about it. Again, if you've just tuned in, make sure that you go check out our Facebook pinned video. We're giving away a cruise with Your Vacation Edge Cruise Planners with Royal Caribbean. It's going to be setting sail this September. You'll have the opportunity to win this cruise absolutely for free. Make sure that you like, share, comment on that video. It's super, super simple. If you've been on social media, then you've probably shared some of our content before, and we appreciate that. So feel free to share this video as well. Then make sure you go find that Royal Caribbean cruise video. Go share it out because you could be cruising this September.
I'm so happy every time that we say that and talk about this cruise. I know we probably talk about it a lot over the last week, but you know what? I get excited because somebody's going to go and have a great time, and it's going to be a blast, and I cannot wait for them to be like, hey, I'm on the cruise. Thanks, KHEA. It's going to be awesome.
Yes, it will be awesome. We're going to take a quick break on the FM. Again, this is Kickstart. Stay tuned. Stay buckled in. We are going to have an awesome show.
This area is...
All right, Facebook. Hey, let us know, what do you guys got going on today?
Did you see that message?
A little bit. I read like the first 2 or 3 lines.
I forgot about that. We told her that we were going to do that on Monday.
So we'll have to do that on Tuesday.
Yes, tomorrow.
Hey, guess what? We have some Axe Masters passes to give away, and I think we may do that tomorrow. You have the opportunity to go throw some axes. Has anybody been to Axe Masters yet? It was their grand opening weekend this past weekend. I saw they had some first responders there. There's firefighters there. And I feel like they would be really good at throwing axes because I think they are like trained in using them because you have to, just in case, like if you're trying to get into a house, you know, or break a wall down so that way you can get people out. It's a big deal, you know, to be a firefighter and to put your life on the line like that. And you got to be trained with a bunch of different tools. And that's really cool that they had that first responders day.
They probably have to throw axes. They probably have to use the axes to knock down the doors. You know, the coolest thing, and I don't think I've told you this piece, but one of the things that I like to do for KHEA Radio is fly drones. And one of the things that they're starting to do in firefighters is hire drone pilots, like as firefighters. Like be like, oh, hey, you want to be on the firefighter team? Come and fly your drone. And it's important to do because, one, the drone kind of gives you an overhead view of what's going on. So if there's like a massive fire that's taking place in a building, they're able to fly the drone and overlook it and see kind of what's going on. In Vermont, it was huge because Vermont has a lot of issues with meth, and so a lot of the houses have like meth labs in the back. And so obviously if there's a house on fire, firefighters can't go running through the house. And so they actually send a drone up in the air to overlook and see what's going on behind the house before they run in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, drones have a lot of uses. I know that you can get some really, really cool shots with them if you're making a video, or if it's not safe for somebody to go somewhere, then yeah, you can get an overhead shot and see what's going on. It's 9 o'clock. You want to bring in our guests?
Yep, I can.
All right, folks. Hey, let us know, what do you have going on today? We are excited because it is Monday, and we're going to be talking to Anthony. We're going to be talking to Chris. Santa Fe Water Services in the house. Anthony Macaluso, real estate in the house. So these are some gentlemen from the local area. What's up, guys? Y'all doing good? Awesome. Hey, so if you're watching on Facebook, again, let us know, what do you have going on today? I've seen some people that have been sharing what they are doing today. Make sure you let us know. Feel free to share our video out so we can try and spread some cool things going on, spread some positivity.
Hey, move that camera to the left a lot.
You don't want to see me.
Look at this.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
You got some allergies?
Right there. Anthony, you look really good in that black shirt. Not trying to like say anything weird, but
Do we want a shameless plug?
Oh, I broke something.
Oh my god.
Our spring went.
I broke a spring.
Kurt, help him.
That was a good sound
A
effect.
spring flew.
that was a great sound of.
It happens.
Nope, just got them done at Southern Sass last week. Those guys are awesome.
Southern Sass Vinyl and more. This
And
is the and more. The
Yes.
shirt.
They do embroidery. They do everything. Those guys are awesome.
Yeah, you know.
Leave it on, Kurt. We want to hear the noise again. Everybody watch your eyes.
So the other day we went and checked out the Arms Room program, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you're one of the. Did you see that video?
I did.
And so I was like, "There's a hardworking man." You had that smile on your face, and it was just really, really pleasant. It was a good way to open the video.
It's me, I'm beautiful.
Yeah, it
Except
was.
right
It was
now
a good
with
shot.
the allergies and the bubbly eyes.
No matter how bad your allergies are, I know somebody who has worse allergies.
Who's that?
This guy right here. He's in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, allergy season
How are you holding
is
up
the
today?
worst.
See, why do I have it today? That's what's weird.
Do you
There's-
feel any worse than
No,
normal?
I feel great though. I went up and did a workout. I was moving around. If the dude don't move, you know.
No, I
then
don't
just-
know. Don't even know what that means.
Dr. Chapa usually says that. If the dude don't move or something. I don't know.
We know you don't know. It's
Hey,
okay.
So I was going to shout out because you are repping the Anthony. Did you know that Anthony helped me look at a house the other day?
That's what I heard. You're like, I was at work till 6 o'clock at night. And then, but like at 3 o'clock, you had to go look at a house. So I was like, well, yeah, you were at work till 6 o'clock because you had to leave and you were looking at a house. How did it go? Did you buy a house?
Not yet.
Did you move?
Not yet.
Not yet.
God, we don't move that quick, bro. Come on.
I don't know. This guy, he just jumps in with like 2 feet, doesn't look or think much about it. And he's just like, let's go.
I was pretty good about, like, this is what I was thinking of.
He didn't say. Do y'all really have a lady that just brings you coffee?
It's not for us.
It is for y'all.
It's for you.
I don't drink coffee.
Well, then it is for me now.
There you go.
There you go.
Do you want some coffee?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Thank you. I'm good as is. All right. Hey,
She's such a sweet lady.
she is. Miss
is.
Joanne's awesome. Well, here's what happened. The other day, Kurt got coffee for everybody in the studio, including guests, intern, himself, except for me. And I was like, did you just think I don't like why? You
Well,
just
you're
wanted
always drinking
to.
water, though.
Okay, but here's the thing: is the
There's-
guest asked for
It's
coffee.
the main ingredient in the coffee is water.
That is true.
Water
Yeah.
and beans.
The guest
I love
asked.
beans. I'm Hispanic.
The guest asked, and I was like, "Can I get you anything?" He goes, "Yeah, can you get me some coffee?" And I'm like, "Well, we don't really have coffee. Miss Joanne, will you go get us coffee?" And she made us coffee. And then Gardy got upset because I had 3 cups of coffee, and they wanted coffee, and I obviously wanted coffee, and so I drank it all.
So we can make requests. When did this
okay.
happen?
What other requests you have? This is new.
Obviously.
We can't make them happen. We asked Miss Joanne, and she's like, "Yeah, we have a coffee shop up front." We're like, "Okay, we don't
Did
know
she
how
make
to
breakfast tacos
she's
or anything?
she's made it
Breakfast tacos.
every day so far, and then I'm like, just charge it to the radio station, so we'll get this like $1,000 bill at the end.
Right? We can't cover this, Miss Joanne. Sorry about that one.
We didn't think this through, you know?
Yeah.
So here's Mary said, wait, they never offer me coffee. This is new, Mary Bass. Chef Mary, this is new. So next time you come in, And I forgot it was a thing till Miss Joanne walked by with the cups of coffee, and I was like, oh, yeah.
She has water out now. Like, this is, like, KHEA is upgrading, and we're going to have, like, a table out there where you can walk
have a whole
over.
spread of food and everything. About
You
to
know-
happen.
It sounds very similar to when we go to on Pierre's show.
Ooh.
Pierre, we're kind of stealing this without actually, like, stealing it from you.
But we need the cologne. Like, Pierre, I don't know. Have you ever seen us go on air with Pierre?
Yeah.
Pierre Castillo, Top Star Marketing. Go check him out. Make sure you like his social media page. But you walk in, and he has a green room, and it has like fruit and cheese, and then there's like cologne and all this. It's Macy's, right? He has a deal going with Macy's, and I was just like, sweet, is this free? Like these big old bottles of cologne. And so he edited this out of the video, but what I did was I had a vest on, and I had stuck like 4 things of cologne in there and like cheese and apple slices, and then whenever we were on the interview, like whenever it was over, I started pulling all this stuff, and I was like, this is awesome, thanks, and like eating the apple slices out of my pocket.
Shout out to
And
Pierre.
Pierre didn't even see that, but like one of his other marketing people was like,
You're not supposed to steal that.
yeah, that's not right. And I was just like, ha ha ha.
It's mine now.
But they cut it out the video. It's not that kind of show, apparently.
We go in there, we cause trouble. You know, we're going to be on a show on Saturday as well.
Oh yeah.
While we're on that, we're going to be at 3:00 on this like 24-hour live thing.
Snowdrop, right?
Snowdrop or something.
Have
we
you
don't
heard
know
of
anything
anything
about
like
it.
that?
That's the running Tim Tuttle, not Tim Tuttle.
Kevin Kline.
Kevin Kline,
Kline.
the other DJ.
Oh, where he's going up to Alaska and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kevin Kline, I guess we're gonna have an opportunity to talk to him. He's gonna interview us.
Yeah. And
It's the big time kids.
so we
Yeah.
get 30 minutes on this thing, and we're just going to be our crazy selves.
I'm not.
We're not taking the taco, though. We learned our lesson.
No
we don't
taco.
Oh,
take
because
that.
it got stolen last time.
What happened to the other one that we got back?
I'm
Wait,
wearing
y'all's
it.
taco got stolen?
Well, yeah.
Well,
It's in
twice
my
now.
backpack.
Oh.
Actually, I'll put it. I'm wearing a tuxedo on Saturday. That is the big time. It's the 93Q.
Mhm.
Kevin Kline.
I don't have a tuxedo.
I got a tuxedo
think?
T-shirt you can borrow.
does.
I wear mine all the time to fancy places.
Can I have it? Yeah, we're going to
It's
talk
gonna be
later.
big, but I'll let you
Susan.
use it.
Susan, she said, I love the Snowdrop Foundation. She's the one. She messaged us after.
Is that Miss Leaning?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
Yes.
she does.
Awesome cookies.
Yeah, she does great cookies for a cause. Shout out to
yes.
Susan. Hey,
The taco's back.
the taco
we
is
got
back.
it back from Freedom Call. He was secured in my
I
backpack.
don't have any money. You need to give me a raise, Gardy. If we're gonna be doing these tuxes and all these interviews where I have to look good and
Kurt,
feel
we
good,
do not make any money
I
from
realize
KHEA. I
this.
make $0. Like we put money into it. Like
He
I
doesn't
wouldn't
buy his
call
own
it
taco.
losing money, but yeah, we're not making money. He always asks like, Gardy, I need a. I'm like, no, you need. I don't know what you need.
Well, I mean,
I don't know what you need.
did Nathan ever get his raise?
who's
No,
Ethan.
Ethan. What did I say? Nathan?
Yeah.
Ethan.
Ethan never gets what?
I mean, they fired
I
him.
make
They have
no
no
money.
intern today.
I know.
Nobody wants to work for
He's
him.
at the dentist. He's at the dentist.
I did fire him for that. He texted me on Friday and was like, "Hey, by the way, I'm not going to be in on Monday because I have a dentist appointment at 9:00." I'm
You
like,
mean you're calling into the job you don't get paid for? You're fired.
and I was like, "You know better. Schedule that dentist appointment for after the show."
Kurt was
what
like,
are you doing?
I haven't been to the dentist in 10 years, Ethan. You'll be okay. You're like,
I literally haven't been to the dentist in 10 years.
in like 17.
You got to get to the dentist.
Yeah.
My teeth are. Actually, I went to the dentist and it was like $3,000, and I'm like, I'm never
Then
going
don't say
back.
your teeth are good because that's what you were about to say.
Oh, that would be a good video. I could go with you to the dentist, and I would film that, and I would be like $3,000, and then the next shot would be like you in reverse, like.
Susan said
Get out
no
of-
tux
later.
at that event. Please don't wear your tux then.
Oh man,
Susan, what should we wear?
Yeah.
what should we wear?
Running shoes. Because they're gonna like weasel us onto a treadmill. What if the whole thing is that you run on a treadmill for the whole interview
And you
In a
thought, oh, that would
tuxedo.
be awesome.
in a tuxedo?
Yeah.
I would
Like I
do
would
that.
tune in to watch that. Like people running on treadmills being interviewed.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what's gonna happen
Yeah,
today?
One word.
It'd be really bad to watch.
I think it'd be fun to watch.
Right.
One of y'all would fall.
I was just thinking that someone would fall.
It would be him. Sorry, Kurt.
I get scared. The other day, I've been going to the World Gym to work out lately.
2 times.
Twice. I've been twice now. 2 days.
I mean,
2
lately.
days. 2 days. It's been great. But I hit that button, and I went
On the treadmill?
on the treadmill, and then I was like, oh, it's supposed to stop immediately. No, that thing still slows down.
The stop thing.
So
if
I'm
you
like
hit it multiple times, it stops.
Stop. Oh.
Yeah,
so
you
it
can't just
started-
hit it once.
And I started to run off the back end. And I'm like, oh, it's not stopping. And I had to like jump off. It was pretty funny.
Kurt, whenever we go talk to Kevin Klein, are you going to try and leave me here at KHEA and be like, I'm ready for 93Q and go be a country music DJ?
You know what? I don't know if 93Q can handle Kurt. I feel like 93Q, KHEA.
99.5 can't
somebody
handle the
did
Kurt.
that. you know, 93Q and KHEA is like that little meme where the guy's like holding the girl, and then he sees another girl go by, and he's going like this. KHEA is that. We're that.
Hey, our intern Ethan, let me see. He
Hey,
made some
Ethan.
memes. He made some memes the other day, and I'm looking in the wrong text group. It's the KHEA crew, and I feel bad. So he made this, and I'm gonna show the audience. I don't know if y'all. And hey, I love KSBJ just as much as you do, but
I know. I'm hoping he'll post more pictures of Kurt so I can make some more memes of him.
yeah, this is another one. It says random dude change his station to anything other than KHEA. Loyal listeners. And it's from Tom and Jerry. I was a big Tom and Jerry fan. as
Oh
a kid.
yeah.
Very nice.
You can't watch that. I tried watching it with my son the other day, and I'm like, you can't be watching this. Like Tom and Jerry, there's so much violence.
Can we post those? Are
No,
people
we
gonna
can't.
We can't. We can just talk about it on the show.
We can talk about it on
Why
the show.
can't you
We're not-
post them? It's not like they're going to do anything.
They won't do anything, but I don't know. Then people will see, like, they'd have to go watch, 45 minutes into the show to see this point. And they got to track it down.
Wait, why are you guys tagging all these radio stations? Stop tagging them.
Yeah. No, we love K-Love. We love KSBJ. We love KHEA more is the only thing.
Well,
and,
yeah.
and Ethan's great, and he's a master meme maker.
Except he's not here.
He's
so
not here
it's
today.
Not that great.
He does try and meme us though, like, and he kept, and so do you actually.
Christopher. So Ethan started writing down time marks during the show when we do something like crazy or weird, so that he can go back and make memes from that part. And I'm like, stop writing down times. And I'm like trying to reach over there. And he's like, no. He's like,
Yeah.
You're going to be thanking him when you need some time spots.
It's the most dedicated I've ever seen him to anything in his life. He's like, 2 hours.
I just want him to comment along. And I was like, Ethan, do you see the messages that come into the radio? If he messaged along, our response rate would be like nothing. But no, he has to sit there and not respond to people's messages. He goes, I don't know what to say. I'm like, no, neither do I.
So we have another intern coming in tomorrow. It's going to be their first day, so we're excited about that. And Ethan, you better play your cards right, man. You never know.
What happened to the other girl?
She got hired on staff and moved into a different department because she was interning and volunteering, and then they're like, "Well, she's good."
Well, she was getting paid, and we have this rule that
Is
if you
Ethan
get paid,
that bad?
No,
I mean,
No.
he doesn't even get a promotion.
well, he's still in high
17.
school.
Oh.
Ethan's 17. He's homeschooled.
But we have this rule that once you get paid, you can't work for the radio station anymore.
Because y'all don't get paid.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't
We
want our-
can't-
it wouldn't be fair.
Don't
It
want
wouldn't
our
be fair.
volunteer interns making more than we do.
You'll make money? No, you can't do that. Okay. So we got about 2 minutes left. We need to go on the FM. Again, let us know what's going on. Hey, I saw Amanda Perez got on here. Did you see that there was that El Tigre boxing event that took place on Saturday? She was one of the ring girls.
No, I did not.
But Texas Striking Academy had some guys that were in the event, and they won, of course. But I saw Texas Striking had shared out stuff, and then Amanda's in the shots, and I was like, huh. Do you know Amanda Perez? She's from Santa Fe.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
I feel like
I'm a
everybody in
face
Santa
person.
Fe knows each other.
It's not true. We used to.
Yeah, it's kind of grown a little bit.
A lot of it.
Hey, we saw. We broke some news on Friday that there's another barbecue joint.
Joining Santa Fe.
No.
Texas Pit Stop Barbecue is opening a location in
they're-
Santa Fe.
Where at?
Oh yeah.
They told us, but I don't remember. But what they're going to open early, like for breakfast, and have some country cooking items, and then also like with the barbecue. So it'll be fun.
I like cats.
They'll
Cats
probably
is
open-
good.
They'll probably open in one of our mini strip centers that we have nothing in there.
They got room. Boom.
They do.
I'm excited for breakfast. They said that they'd even carry Bang energy drink.
Well, we talked them into it. But I don't know, after they saw the video of you dumping out my bang, they're going to be like, why?
Have y'all seen any of those little vlog videos that I've done?
No. But with your little fancy
Yeah,
hand phone.
My little pocket camera.
That's
Yeah.
neat.
Well, that's the one that you
know.
were.
That
Yeah,
thing's cool.
you were in that one. But Kurt had spilled my energy drink
On accident.
and tried not to tell me.
I went and like wiped it up. and
His
I was like,
face gives it away, though. He's like, oh, like something's going on.
so I had
like,
no
what
idea,
happened?
but I was done with my bang really early,
Yeah.
and
Ethan
I saw
told me-
in the video what happened.
Ethan told me just dump it out and then put it in the video later, and then he'll see it. I said, okay. So I put like 2 seconds of me dumping out a drink. We got 5 seconds. Here we go. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
We have some guests
I'm gonna
in
fire the
studio.
interns.
He's not even here today.
Nobody wanted to listen to the
Shout
end of that song.
Right? You heard it?
Yes, I heard it. I was in the business. I know what he was doing.
Oh, interns.
Well, hopefully everybody's having a good day today. It's Monday, so TGIM, that's a new thing that we kind of picked up. And Monday is a good opportunity for people to set the tone for the rest of the week, carry the momentum from the weekend. How are y'all feeling this beautiful Monday morning?
Yeah.
As long as the sun comes out.
Yeah, you know, thank God we're alive. And you know,
Allergies and tired from wrestling last night.
oh, WrestleMania was last night.
Yeah.
Oh, my good friend Booker T was there.
You know-
he got in the Hall of Fame again.
yeah.
My best
Your good friend, yeah.
My good friend.
He calls him on his cell phone.
I called him and congratulated him last
Have
night.
you ever heard of the Hall of Fame?
No, yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Uh-huh.
That's a big deal. WrestleMania is like the event, right?
Oh, yes.
So there was a couple things that happened.
There's a lot of things. It was like 6 hours. It was.
That's a long time.
Oh my God, that's a long time. It's a long. I honestly didn't finish it until this morning at like 5:30.
Yeah.
So
We saw Brad Gilmore, like his
seen him in the background.
stories and snaps and all that.
They were doing a live show, and he was just standing in the background. It's kind of weird.
Just hanging out.
Yep.
Good hair, being cool.
Beautiful hair.
Yeah. So shout out to Booker T again.
You're wearing a hat because you didn't wash your hair.
No,
last
I
night.
did. I just didn't want to style it this morning.
That's what it is.
We know the truth.
Yeah.
I should have never told y'all that.
We don't forget.
I only wear a hat when I don't shower.
Which is weird
wears a
because
lot
you
of
went to the
hats.
gym this morning.
I did shower this morning after the gym. I just didn't want to wear it. And plus, it's a Nebraska hat. It just makes it.
Extra
Chris, make a
garbage.
meme
You know,
about
you know.
that,
I
please.
saw
I
it.
will make a meme about
I was
that.
watching. I was watching Trey and Wingo this morning on ESPN, and they had a guy that had a hat on, and I was like, oh yeah, he looks good in that
Yeah.
hat on the TV.
But it should
can
be
do
like
it.
a Texas Tech hat for, you know.
Ooh, Texas Tech today
Yeah.
versus Virginia for the national
I
championship.
can't root for anything Texas. I'm sorry.
Go. Get out of
bye-bye.
here.
Leave.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. And me and my dad talked about this with the basketball game. Like, Michigan State is such a big name. If that game was close, they had to win by like 10 points. So otherwise, I think Michigan State, like the calls or something would happen. But Texas Tech is in the national championship for the college basketball. So hopefully they'll pull it off because Virginia. Does anybody have any roots to Virginia in here?
One of my really good friends lives in Virginia.
So no, just kidding. Yeah, so hopefully Texas Tech wins. That's tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. But again, we were talking a little bit. WrestleMania was last night.
Yeah.
You stayed up, watching that.
As long
Booker
as I
T?
could.
Booker T's back in the Hall of Fame 2 times.
Yep.
And
With the Harlem Heat and Stevie Ray.
yeah, so that's pretty cool. Hey, there's a when's the next wrestling event? Is it next week?
Saturday,
It's
the
this
13th.
Saturday.
Yep, Saturday, and then you've got one Friday in Santa Fe.
So we have a gentleman who wants to donate 20 tickets to kids in the youth, right? Like youth who have maybe been affected by a certain thing. We can't find any organization that has 20 kids that wants to come into WrestleMania. So if you're
Not
watching right now,
WrestleMania.
not WrestleMania.
You talking about for
Saturday.
Yeah, for Saturday's Reality of Wrestling, he wants to just buy 20 tickets, but you have to have your own transportation and your own, you have to be chaperoned a little bit. So if you have like some kids, or if you know anybody who wants kids that would enjoy going to a wrestling
And
match,
it's a lot of fun.
I mean, here's the best thing. I didn't tell you this. I talked to Kevin from Reality of Wrestling, and he said he'd actually get those kids VIP passes and whatnot. They would get some autographs from some of the wrestlers. So if that's something that you are a part of or know an organization that has kids that would love something like that, please let us know.
I'm 33, but I would love that.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
a little
I mean,
too
I'm
old.
kinda right there
Like
with
one,
y'all,
two.
If
too.
any given chance,
Hey,
I'll
I
be
have a
there.
kid. I can chaperone them.
Hey, okay, so Mrs. Leaning, she said, Christopher, how are your chickens? You got some chickens?
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't want to talk about chicken right now.
No,
I am very
we had a
upset
rough
with
week last
Christopher.
week. I got 10 of them from him, and now we have 6. But
Yeah.
we had a
He
little.
killed 4 of my chickens.
I did not kill them.
He
what
did.
happened?
Nature.
Like
Coons
wolves?
and- no, well,
I don't think there's wolves,
yeah,
bro.
not wolves.
The weather?
No, just more like coons and possums. But I got them.
no.
And I
Coon
trapped
hunting.
them. But I have a neighbor down the road that does wildlife refuge, so she took them off for us.
You know what? The other day, actually Friday, whenever we were at the Galveston County, cook-off, there was a gentleman that was on a cook-off team next to Arnold's in the Texas Pit Stop. His name's Wild Bill, and
I like him
likes
already.
wild game. He's a big hunter with bows and hogs, and he was talking about raccoon was it raccoon tacos or
Yeah, raccoon.
Hey, they say the raccoon's the cleanest animal you'll ever eat because it washes its food. Except for my chickens, they didn't wash those.
he just ate them.
Yeah.
I did see somebody say I was a second-rate vegetarian because my cows eat grass.
There you go.
It's genius.
Right?
Yeah.
Checks out, I guess.
Checks out. So they clean.
Yeah, they wash their food and yeah.
Raccoons wash their food?
They got paws, man.
Yeah. You never they walk like people too. They're like weird.
Hey,
The moral of the story: he killed my chickens. So,
The chicken.
there's
but,
that.
But Miss Lenny, they are okay now, and they're making eggs.
what's left?
What's
Yeah,
left,
I have
yeah.
37 of them. So
Woo, that's a lot of chickens.
yes,
Well,
He's a chicken hoarder.
but hey, they do their job, and that's all that matters.
Chris, you're with Santa Fe Water Services, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you guys got going on? I know there's a cool event coming up soon.
Yeah, we have an event at the post office in Santa Fe this Saturday. It's from 9 to 1, and what it is, it's a donation for food and everything. And what we're gonna do is give it to a church, and they have a family and other families as well that they're gonna give this food out to. And what it is around Christmas time, Easter, or Christmas time, Thanksgiving, everybody's wanting to donate, provide dinners for families, all that. I have a friend in the fire department there that he does fill the fire truck, and that's what they do. So it kind of gave me the idea that to do this, but at Easter, because no one really does anything. And my family, we have a huge family, and this year we're going to have like 20 to 40 people at my uncle's house, and we're going to have a big family Easter dinner, all that. So we'll say, hey, let's try to do this for another family.
Yeah. Is that something y'all normally do for Easter?
We haven't done it in a while since my grandmother passed away some years ago, but I was putting up some decorations I got from my grandfather that were hers, and it just got me thinking, like, hey, we always did this with her when she was around, so let's try doing it again.
Yeah.
And I've just kind of did a little family event, and then I turned into this, and hopefully a lot of people will show up, and we'll take any kind of food. We'll take any donation, even if it's diapers, and even with y'all's baby shower kind of gave me the idea. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, anything to help a family.
That's awesome.
And all that.
That's cool. Why is that important to give back to the community for you and the business?
Well, I mean, mainly it's because you're helping people. And me and my brother both are in the fire department here, and my uncle was in the military, and we're a family that likes to help people. And so that's the main thing, is helping somebody. And then also, I mean, the community will hear us and realize, hey, they're not just out for business and all that. We do want to help people.
Yeah. How's business going?
It's going pretty good. It comes in waves like anything else. This time of year is always
That was
our
a water
busiest.
joke. Comes in waves. Y'all are wondering.
Got it.
Okay. Thank you for that one.
You're welcome.
But I mean, this time of year is usually our busiest because everyone's getting their tax refunds, and I'm glad that they spend it the smart way instead of buying fur coats in the middle of July in Texas. But
Fur coats are the best.
they're so hot. Though.
What's the busy time? Is there a busy time for the water service? I feel
like I said, around this time,
summer.
Just because it is summer, people starting to get more water, or not get more water, but use more water. So they're
right.
They're
water
they're
in the
seeing
grass,
that
all
there's
kinds
issues.
of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be a locator for a company called USIC, and we had a contract for AT&T, and so anytime it got hot or cold, extreme temperatures, water lines would bust, and so that was a busy time for us. So I can imagine, when weather, it might get people's heads spinning about water, because you see all these busts and they're like, oh, I should upgrade my water filtration system and all that. So it seems like summer.
Oh yeah, and then
be busy.
I mean, just the heat does stuff to the ground, and the water changes, and I mean we're busy all throughout the year, but this is usually our busiest in new install time. Mm-hmm. So, but we do year-round services and stuff like that as well.
Yeah. How long has the company been around, Santa Fe Water Services?
My grandfather started the actual company late 80s, but he's been doing it since
1984, if you're wondering.
was it 84?
It was, yeah.
It's on our website.
Anthony's
I
like,
should
I
know.
remember this day.
I should know.
I remember.
How old are you, Anthony?
I'm only 33. But
Okay, you weren't alive.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
But
You were born in.
I know.
you're born in
I know the
86.
answers. I mean,
It's
come
on,
on.
it's on our Facebook page, but I thought the Facebook
He's
page says
family. You have to
88.
listen to the old man when he talks.
Yeah, but I love him. to
We
death.
met him.
Yeah. Well, did you meet him or did you meet Leo?
Was it a young old man or an old man? Because
Yeah.
there's
Young.
2 old men. Okay, that's Leo.
The one
That
who
was
owns the
that was
house.
Leo. Who owns the house is my grandfather Ed, and that's where we work out. It's where he's always worked out of. And then Leo, our uncle, him and my brother are running the business. now.
Yes, we met your uncle.
Yeah.
That's who it is. That's who it is.
Yeah, because I walked in on y'all sitting
Yes.
at the table.
Yes.
Anthony, and you're involved with this event as well, right?
I am.
So why is this important to you?
Well, I mean, like you were saying, I've been in Santa Fe my entire life. Christopher went rogue for a few years and left us.
What were you thinking?
I think I needed a job.
I've
enough.
always tried to do what I can. I volunteered for the chamber for many years. Shameless plug again. I won Volunteer of the Year a few years ago for Santa Fe.
Always
Man,
brag.
you won an
Oh,
award.
I did.
What? Okay, we need some advice. We need some consulting. KHEA Radio is awardless at this point, and we've even gone as far as trying
I've
to
actually just
steal
brought
them.
y'all an award.
Please.
Congratulations.
Got our hopes up. It was a piece of trash or a napkin out of his pocket.
It was a
a
napkin.
snot
That was
rag.
it.
Okay, we'll take it.
I'm hanging it up. No, Santa Fe is near and dear to me. I love it. And I know there's a lot of people out there that aren't fortunate enough to, be able to do anything for holidays. And if we can just help in the littlest ways, that's what I want to do. When he approached me about it, Christopher approached me about it, I was all on board and just really excited to do it.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will be something we can continue, even if it's not for Easter. We can do it next year for something, even a few times a year, just to try to help families out. And like he was saying, nobody really does anything for Easter. It's always for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So.
And
Why not?
it's a big time for family, or it
It's-
can be, or should be.
Easter is one of the biggest holidays, I think, for families. So I know my grandma, that was her favorite holiday. She loved it.
Yeah. How about your son? Is he?
He's
You know-
listening right now. What's up, River?
It should be about that age where he can kind of be like, hey, there's egg, kind of understand what's going on and grabbing, the eggs and
He'll
hopefully
just
collect
throw
them.
it at me. That's what he does. This morning he woke up, had a red ball, and just hummed it at my mom and hit her in the chest. I was like, that's what you get.
Good morning. It's Monday.
Top of the morning to you.
Yeah.
Here's a ball.
Does he eat candy yet?
We don't really give him a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
We don't eat much, or we don't eat much sugar, but yeah, so. No.
Dude, you look good, by the way.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
because I know you had been dropping some weight and stuff, and then I noticed in that video, and I was like, man, there's a hard-working man, and then that big smile was like, man, he looks really good.
Go to the gym every day, more than, regularly, not 2 times like Kurt.
2 times, and he's like a gym rat.
But yeah, go to the gym.
Should I show you how much I've worked out? I can't even lift my arms right now.
It's because the jean jacket's too tight. So,
Let's not talk about my buttons yesterday either.
Let's talk about it.
popping.
Yeah. He feels good. He goes to the gym one time, and then he's like
I
starting to
have
feel good about himself. Like, oh, this shirt's fitting okay. And then it's like, bink, like the buttons just pop up. We're like, Kurt, not yet. Like, let's wait a little bit.
Your
more
wife
weeks.
came by and I didn't realize it was unbuttoned, and she was like, your shirt's unbuttoned. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, it came unbuttoned. And she's like, yeah, let's button that up. And I was like, wow.
Maybe get a bigger shirt.
Or just be like, hey, like your button's undone, like under the table. No, hey, your button's undone. I'm like, ah.
You had done it to her, so what's the matter?
The thing about it is, every time he wears that shirt, it's just a little bit too small, and so the button always comes undone.
I mean, just keep shrinking in the closet. That's the problem.
That's what it is.
You should find the same shirt
But it's
in a bigger size.
But it's funny because when you stand up, it fits fine.
because
But then when you sit
stretching out.
down,
Yeah, well, I
and
got
you
the same
sit
problem.
down and it's like, and I was like, what? Thanksgiving all over.
Thanksgiving all over. I don't know what that means.
It means you eat too much.
And then you have to unloosen the belt buckle. That's what I do.
Stretchy pants,
There
man.
you
That's
go.
life.
Yep.
Hey, Anthony, can you tell us where you got your shirt? That's a really cool shirt.
Southern Sass and Vinyl and More.
So they
Southern
embroidered
Sass.
all that, huh?
They did. They're actually making me some cool T-shirts, some screen printing shirts this week, I think. I hope.
Do you walk in and say, I heard about you from KHEA
I
Radio?
knew them before you guys.
That
so-
doesn't matter. You still say.
No, they know that I knew you before them. I did tell them I was going on, and they said to say hi to Kurt. That was it.
Wow.
Not Gardy?
No, I'm joking. No, those people are awesome.
Everybody's
over there.
mic's going down. We're taking a break. Dang.
No, they do some really cool stuff. I met them probably about a year ago, I guess. They started making shirts for River, and then now they're making my stuff.
Cool.
So, good
Cool.
people.
They do hats and koozies and all
They do
kinds of stuff.
everything. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
I know
They got
they
some
are
fancy
there.
machines.
They are there nonstop, and I feel bad because they're always working. And when I think of something, I'll message them at like 10 o'clock at night, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll take care of that next week." I'm like, "Guys, go to sleep." I'm just messaging you because
See
I'm
it in the
thinking
morning.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate when people do that. Can we talk about that for 2 seconds
Let's
as
go.
well? I
I'm
know
ready.
this is all over the place right now, this interview. But I hate when I like text somebody and I'm
they
just
respond.
texting them and they respond like, "I'll deal with this later." I'm like, I'm just texting you to text
Yeah.
you. Because
I
if
don't
I
wanna
don't
forget
text you
about it.
now, I'm going to forget.
But when you text them and you want to hear back from them, there's nothing.
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 Yeah.
This guy.
Ridiculous.
It's me.
Right here.
He was complaining a few days ago because he messaged me and he was like, "Man, we were having this whole conversation and then
Just
you
stop."
fell." I was like, "Yeah, I guess I did." So it was like on a Monday we were having this conversation. He was like, "I didn't talk to you again until Thursday." So
Kurt's that way though. You know, I'll respond. Ever since he got his girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
don't blame the
They go
girlfriend.
MIA.
Like there's something I'm like, hey, we're off campus tomorrow. Like, what time are we coming? You know, like 7 o'clock and all this other stuff. And then he's just like ghost mode. And then yeah.
But that was the day
she'll
I
run
felt-
to the grocery store and then he'll finally message you. "Oh,
Yeah.
sorry."
You get like 15 of them real quick.
I'm gonna text real quick. I'm gonna text real quick. And then he's like, okay. And then he just put the phone down.
Not fair. Not fair at all. I fell asleep at 6 o'clock.
I did meet her when we were looking at the house. She was very sweet.
She's cool, yeah.
Way too nice for him. So
Wow.
Right now it's 9:31. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. Again, we were talking a little bit earlier about how we were at the Texas Pit Stop tent over there with Los Primos Cookers for the Galveston County Cook-Off. Have you ever been? Did y'all go to the fair this year, and have y'all been to the Cook-Off
Yes,
before?
it
In the past?
What kind of question is that?
we're from Santa Fe, remember?
Yeah. But yes.
Let's
Yes,
give
we
him a
did.
hardball one. All right. Have
Okay.
you ever been to the Galveston County Rodeo before?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe once.
All right.
Once,
All right.
maybe 1,000
That was
times,
your
yeah.
hardball, and the rest are good.
That was it wasn't my first time to go, but it was my first time to go in like years.
No,
To
okay,
this-
yeah.
Yeah, because I just hadn't had the opportunity, but we were there in the tent, and it was a great time.
Yeah, I was watching some of that interview.
That was a good show.
They actually cooked for the
auction.
the auction in
Livestock
8
auction on Wednesday.
Which auction?
The livestock
livestock.
auction.
Oh, yeah.
And they're, what do you call them?
I have
Second two cooked potatoes or something.
Oh, twice baked potatoes.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, those are really good.
Asked them for just like a plate of it.
I'm just waiting until when they have to rename it from Texas Pit Stop Barbecue to Los Primos. Because,
Wow.
since Los
Dang.
Primos is bringing in all the awards.
Arnold said that will never happen.
It's two different teams though.
It is, but they shared like a setup, and so I actually went onto the Los Primos and I was filming, and I didn't realize until later Arnold was like, "Oh, that's my son's team," and I realized that was a son. I thought they were cooking together, but yeah. But they won best overall, and Arnold they placed in like pretty high in a couple of the categories as well.
Arnold did, he third and sixth, I thought.
Yeah, because
out of like 200 and some teams, which is nuts.
That's really cool.
to have brother son like that. Not brother son,
father son.
father son. Thank you.
Cool.
We got what you meant.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Most of us did.
Yeah.
This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11. I think we're also having Bake Me a Dream. Have y'all ever heard of them?
No.
No,
I
I
think they're in
haven't heard of
Texas City.
Are
Texas
they
City.
bringing something?
I mean,
We
we
don't
might hang
know.
out then.
I didn't get confirmation that they're coming in still, so I'm hoping that they show up.
Did
Fingers
they ghost you
crossed.
on the text
Yeah.
message?
Not quite.
I called them during our baby shower thing that we did because they donated a cake, and I said, hey, they should come in. So I talked to her then. I didn't confirm, and they're closed today. So I'm hoping that she remembers and comes in at 10 o'clock. Otherwise, I might fire myself.
That'd be good.
She
Well,
gets
if
an
not,
intern.
I mean, me and Anthony can just hang out for a little bit, I guess.
That's true. That's true. Hey, we're going to take a quick break on the FM. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. We're going to keep it going on Facebook. Boom. All right, guys. Hey, Enrique from Benito said, I guess my mom, she went in on Saturday to Benito, so that's cool. It's good. Whenever y'all are looking for Mexican food, where do y'all go?
I mean, locally, like in Santa Fe, we go to. I go to. I call it the Old Senior Frog, but it's
Los Jacintos number 3.
yeah, La Frontera, I believe.
Oh, yeah, La Frontera,
number
not
3.
Los Jacintos.
I don't think I've ever been to a Mexican restaurant in Santa Fe.
Oh, you
There's
got
47 of them.
yeah.
Are there a lot?
And I heard that we might be getting another one.
How you doing? I like it.
Number 48.
Right?
Yep.
Though the closest that I've been to Mexican food in Santa Fe is in Hitchcock over there at El Sombrero.
Oh, the
They're
hat.
good. Yeah.
Love the hat.
Where does Santa Fe and Hitchcock like start and stop?
West County building.
Yep.
I never understood that because I always felt like Highway 6 was Santa Fe.
No.
Yeah, well,
The fairgrounds is actually considered Hitchcock.
yeah.
So.
But right there around the West County building is where the green signs are.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
Yeah.
Amy said Taqueria Jalisciense, the one in Texas City. Yeah, that's where. Man, I went there for years.
Yeah. Get that
Still go
Jalisco burrito.
It's
Man.
big. Kurt, you went one time with me, huh? To the taqueria in Texas City, like by the library,
HEB or the old HEB.
That
where
little
the
strip
HEB
center?
used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I choked.
It's on that strip mall, but it's on the far end of the strip mall, so it's not right on.
No, it's in the corner.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I think you
I think
went
we
there
went
one time.
with you,
Yeah,
and it was really dark.
probably. There used to be Selena on the wall. I don't know if she's. I'm not sure she's still there.
I don't know.
And then they put the internet jukebox in, which I think was a mistake because me, like, just being young, was like, hey, let's play like Limp Bizkit or something like that. Everybody's like, what's going on in here? Yeah.
Oh yeah. My dad loves to tell a story about how I choked on a chip there one time when we were little. And
He lived. Look at
Yeah.
here. And here he sits.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good place.
Oh, I didn't see Nikki was tuned in when I was saying that they should rename it from Texas Pit Stop to Los Primos.
You in trouble?
You should be. You should be.
Sorry, Nikki.
Arnold's gonna check that out and not be happy. But yeah, I'm
So
glad.
when do they open Santa Fe? I mean,
So they
I'm
the
ready for
building.
this.
Yeah, the building is. They were talking about how they found the building and they're working out that. So they
They're
have it-
building it, I thought. Isn't that what he said, that they're building it?
No.
I mean,
It's
I
a
haven't seen
brand
any
new-
new.
No, he said they have to build it out. But
okay.
they have to build out the inside. No, it's an existing building.
Yeah.
But they have to build it out.
Well, if they're on there,
It's
we need
probably
to
going
know
to be in that
location.
strip center.
So
There's
let's
a
make
strip
that
center,
happen.
a pretty good sized spot, right by Anytime Fitness.
Yep. Anytime
Probably.
Fitness. That's where I go.
What else does Santa Fe need?
Well, okay. So
More Mexican
Me-
food?
well, here-
I don't
me
know if the
and
mayor's
Christopher-
listening, so Jason,
me
if
and
you are,
Christopher ride around a lot
Tagging
together,
him.
and all he does,
Mayor Tabor.
he complains because there's not a welcome to Santa Fe
yes,
sign,
and I've told Jason that. It
and he
bugs
complains
me.
nonstop.
Like, you know, when I moved and went rogue for 6 years, I moved up to North Texas in Vernon, and well, yeah, everyone heard about it. Yeah. It's
Well, you know what?
Middle of nowhere.
That would solve Kurt's problem. Like, where does Santa Fe
Exactly.
start?
So
You got
Jason, there you go.
welcome to Santa Fe sign.
But towns of like 500 have got these beautiful "Welcome to Nowhere in Texas" signs, and you know, it just captures the eye, and that's what I mean. Jason, you need to get on that for me.
You know, Nebraska has signs all over the place.
Well, nobody likes
That's
Nebraska.
And we were talking about Texas here.
Yeah.
It says Nebraska. It's not for everyone. So thank you for participating in our state motto.
Yeah. Well, it's great. Stay there then.
But yes, that is the biggest thing. And I've asked people on chamber, on council, just how does it happen, and they, you know, they're like, you just gotta, you know, talk to people. I don't know what else to do.
We're gonna go out there with some 2x4s
Yeah,
soon
we'll
and just
go
start
build my
building
own.
stuff.
If you make a really ugly one, then they'll be like, we got to get a better
gotta
one.
Well,
fix this.
we used to have one that was about, I don't know what, 2 feet by 2 feet in the middle of town. I'm like, you're already here, so
You're in the middle of Santa Fe.
yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one. I mean, we got 4 big areas that we can, or entrances that we need to.
You need to sign one of those petitions, like one of the online petitions, and you get everybody excited about
Just
it.
start one. There you
Yes.
go, man.
There you go. Get one online. That's the
Jason
easiest thing.
can't say no to that.
There you go.
Oh,
yeah.
he'll.
The
Yeah.
people have
Did you
spoke.
tag him?
I can't find it. He's lucky.
His name's Jason Tabor.
I know, but it doesn't show up as a way to tag. Anyways, can we also get on this sign?
Well, I mean, if you
If
want to
you're
be a
gonna
partner
make
with
it-
with the city of Santa Fe,
No, if you make it, then you have to say like "and home to the greatest radio
But that's
station in the
Lamarck.
world."
that's
Yeah, that's
Lamarck.
Lamarck.
You don't want to
we're-
move to Santa Fe,
No,
but I'm pretty sure the
listen-
church is
listen.
We
pretty
hit
big.
the airwaves. We
Listen.
hit the airwaves.
Just because our radio station is in Lamarck doesn't mean that we're also
I
Santa
got it.
Fe's
I got it.
greatest radio station.
I got it. You know, so you know how cities have their little slogans, right? I know. I grew up in Angleton. It's like where the heart is. That's like whatever their slogan is.
I don't
So,
even know if Santa Fe has
haven't.
one.
well, we can. I'm going to solve
I
this
don't
right
know.
now. I'm
Let's
going to
do
solve
it.
this. So it's Santa Fe, and then like in quotes, you know, it says like we love KHEA Radio. That could be like Santa Fe's new slogan or something.
Now, 93Q used to have billboards said that 93Q was Santa Fe's hometown station.
It's true.
I'm just saying.
Well, they're not in Santa Fe. Are they based
Kurt's
out of
about to start working
but
for
their
them.
airwaves
So.
are. Yeah, he's gone.
Well, we're gonna have a couple words with Mr. Kevin Klein about
But
this.
yeah.
Getting in our beat. That's
you
our
know who
beat.
came down here too? And we were talking about this on the Facebook page earlier. KSBJ put up a new tower, and so they're like, now we cover all of Houston.
I feel like they already covered all of Houston.
Well,
I
beat
feel
them.
like I
Go
could-
put up two more
go,
towers.
Go put up a taller tower.
Yeah.
You know what? They're not on Facebook like we're on Facebook,
Heard
so
that.
I feel like we're better.
Yep.
There you go.
You can have as many towers as you want, but no one's watching your stuff.
Kurt,
what?
In Nebraska.
Yeah.
Kurt, just stop talking for like
Okay.
10 seconds.
But
All right.
so yeah, that's not a bad idea. Like everyone out there on Facebook, if you have an idea for a slogan for Santa Fe, I'll post it and see what we come up with. Now make it nice though. Don't
Make it appropriate, guys.
Yeah.
If you want us to build it on this 2x4 sign,
Yeah,
write
there
it with
you
a
go.
Sharpie.
yeah. Well, Santa Fe has a good. It's a small city, but it still has like some bigger appeal. Like it's growing.
It's
so
grown crazy.
It has, especially on 7064. I mean that's where everything's popping up at.
yeah.
So
And there's room for more. That's what's
Oh,
cool about
yes.
it. There's a lot of room for more stuff.
Like
I
a
wish they
home
moved-
cooked meal. That's what I want. I miss
yeah,
Busy
like
Bee.
Sherry's
I
or Busy
mean-
Bee. How they? Oh yeah. I ate at Busy Bee in Alvin the other day, and it was.
We need
amazing.
that. Jason, I know you said you're going to make it happen.
Yeah,
Let's do this today, man.
just a
Please.
country cooking type or Texas pit stop.
Well,
would
that's
do
what they
that.
said. They're gonna add like chicken pot pie and
I'm sold.
yeah,
Are
some
they
other
open
like
today?
items like
You
like
wanna
that.
go now?
Well, no,
Let's
that's
go.
what the Santa Fe location is
That's what
gonna
I'm saying.
offer.
Are they open? Let's
no,
go.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not. Not yet. Coming soon. Really soon. So, Kurt said the real hometown. Is that what you were coming up with?
I tried.
Hey, you're trying. That's what
I like
matters.
hometown, small town, big feel, or like small town, big dreams, or
hometown Texas or something.
I was thinking like
Texas is hometown.
I miss Mayberry sitting on the porch drinking ice cold cherry cokes. Santa Fe.
Yeah.
That's pretty long. You kind of need
I
something
think
short and
somebody
sweet.
needs you at the door. You should go see who that is.
We all.
Keep going. Just shut it behind you and leave your key.
Just trying.
You're trying, Kurt. No,
Hey, that's
I
better.
appreciate that.
Give up.
Don't give up.
Miss Leaning said we could be the chicken capital.
She has a lot of chickens.
-4.
She has a lot of chickens.
R.I.P.
And ducks. She does both.
Oh yeah, duck eggs.
Oh yes.
Those are a thing. I had some for the first time not too long ago, but they're pretty big. They taste good, nice and fluffy. And then some people say they use them for baking to try and get a certain result, and then some people say I don't because I don't know. But
I've never had duck eggs.
No.
you don't have any ducks? All those
No,
chickens?
my neighbor does, but they're
Go steal their
kinda
eggs.
Wild. They're wild.
Wild ducks. I'm not going in there.
Just go find them then.
He has geese or gooses or whatever.
Okay.
you know.
Geese.
Depends how many there is.
Yeah.
When they become geese or gooses.
Wow. This is what KHEA has turned to. Hey, Anthony.
Hey.
I was going to ask. So I sent him a house to look at,
Yep.
right? The one in downtown Lamarck. It's downtown Lamarck.
That's awesome.
You think that's still a possibility?
Close
Oh,
to
yeah.
Benito's or where?
Yeah, it's right there.
It's close. Yeah, dude. I told you. You tell me a time.
Let's go today.
How much?
Let's make it happen.
How much is the asking?
$400 million.
That's a pretty good deal for
No,
downtown.
actually,
I think
it's
it's-
99.
I think it's a really good deal.
what?
99.
99.
99 is not bad.
How many bedrooms?
3 bedrooms, 2 baths.
There you go. That's all
1
you
bedroom. Yeah, it's perfect.
One bedroom for
Downtown
Gardy when he
Lamarck.
gets in trouble.
I was talking. Gardy and I have talked like buying property in downtown Lamarck is like where people should be looking.
I
Because-
actually just sold a lot over there for over asking price, which is really
A lot?
weird. Yeah, just a residential lot. Which
How much?
It was like 21,000, I
How
think.
big was it?
It was a residential lot. That's what I'm saying. We had
Wow.
it. It was they went over price on it, which was kind of weird, but they made it happen.
Hey, people are going to buy it, sell it.
Yeah, it sold in 2 days, which I told the sellers. I was like, man, I think it's going to sit for a little bit, but we'll get it sold. Bam, 2 days
Yeah.
gone.
I was thinking about trying to buy like a lot or something because if you buy something and you can get like a payment on that,
Yeah, just let it sit.
it would be low.
Yeah,
Or
'cause
than
that
a house.
area is gonna boom when because Art of
Well, they've-
Coffee's going in there.
They've changed it so much. I mean, they've widened that road over by the high school, and I mean, it's really nice down there now. I mean, they've done a ton of it. I guess after Ike is when it really started getting
I haven't
redone.
been to downtown Lamarck in a while.
Well, they also they tore down the old like middle school right there, and so for me that's kind of weird. I grew up, right down the street from there, but with all that land, like what you can make that into, and that really can turn into something like that whole area with how they're doing it up. It's really fun to watch. But yeah, Kurt, if you can get a house over there, that'd be pretty cool.
I would love it. So can we go look at that today?
You could just get a lot and then put a tent.
4 o'clock today?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Awesome.
I can do that while we're here. Send messages.
Mm-hmm.
Technology.
Well, just put a tent.
Will you come with me too, Gardy?
I don't know.
Will you help me find a house?
I have to look at my calendar, my schedule. Why at 4 o'clock?
That's whenever you told me last time. You give me a time.
Today we can do it anytime. We can go right
I
now.
was wondering. I was
right.
like, let's just go. I was like,
go.
we ain't doing nothing right
Get your
now.
pocket camera and let's go.
That'd be funny.
I got it in my bag. I'm ready.
Yeah, do a little video on buying a house.
Will somebody
That's-
also front me like $99,000 to buy the house?
Will you take a check?
I'll give you 99 cents.
A check. I
Yeah, you
thought
take
you
a
needed
check.
money.
I'll write you a check.
I would be down. Like if we did go, I would do a little vlog on it.
That'd be fun. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do one. So I have one on Freedom Call that I'm working on, but I got stuck because Kurt put me in some tricky situations. So I'm trying to edit around it. And then like the music, there's a whole thing. I'm not going to get into it, but hopefully that'll get done today if I have some time. I should make you finish it. I
I feel like you put me in that situation.
You always say Kurt gets himself in situations and then he somehow blames
somebody
anybody else but himself.
I know some people like that.
How you doing?
Hey, did you want to go after this commercial?
Maybe.
Is it going to play the whole song?
It might end.
Well, we got another spot. Shout out to Escape KHEA, one of our partners here
Love
at KHEA.
that place.
There's some good people too.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Oh, you went?
Oh, yes.
Okay, cool.
Which room did you do? The fear room?
No, the 90s room or something.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, hey.
The club?
The club party like it's 1999 or something like that.
5 seconds.
There we go.
KHEA is proud to partner with KHEA Radio.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Kurt.
Shout out to Escape KHEA, one of our partners located in Toucan Alley.
KHEA Alley.
You can find out more about them. Go to escapekema.com. Great. You can have some good team building events and all kinds of stuff. So right now we have a couple guests in studio. We got Chris and Anthony in here making it happen.
Oh,
We've been
yes.
talking about everything. Can we touch on that event that y'all are doing one more time?
Yeah, like I said, on that event, it's a food drive, but it's just a donation drive of anything that's relevant to get. We don't want your junk, but any kind of non-perishable foods or diapers, things like that people can use, so we can help families out at this time of year when families need to come together and spend time together, just like they do during the other big holidays as well. Also, what we're doing is for anyone who donates, your name will go into a drawing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about
Man,
earlier.
Look at you.
So your name will go onto a drawing, and we're going to be giving away a gift card Easter basket.
Oh, that's cool.
And as of now, we got a $25 Visa gift card, a $25 Bass Pro Shop card. We're going to put in one of our T-shirts. Anthony's going to donate some things for his company. I think the Arms Room's donating something.
$250 worth of stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So if you want to donate too, that would be great.
That's what I was
so
about
we can
to say.
just make it worth the while.
Speaking of the arms room, Anthony, we need to go shoot.
Come on,
Me and Kurt need to go shoot.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Okay. Kurt, you down to go shoot?
Like fire some guns?
That's correct. That's what I meant.
Okay. Because for me, shoot is like with video. You shoot video. You shoot.
well, you can shoot
You
a video of you
record
shooting a
video.
gun.
I mean,
Either
like
way.
normal folks say it.
Capture.
Capture.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
record. Wow. But yeah, I meant at the arms room, go and do some firearms.
Should do a morning show there.
I'd be down. The only thing
Here we
is
go.
how loud it would be.
Well,
I
you're
would
not gonna be in the
put you in the,
range.
yeah, I wouldn't leave you in the range. Put you in the hall.
Let's
Okay.
do it in the
Right.
range.
Why not?
Let's just be
Just
crazy.
hear every other. Or like,
Yeah, all the words. It would just be clipping the entire time.
We could do a fun little segment where we go in there with like the mobile studio or whatever, the mobile camera.
As long as the audio's
during
off.
the studio and be like, what's up? And
No,
we're
that'd be
trying
fun.
to talk.
Well, like even like, if Ethan went in there and you were trying to hit a target or I would, that would be fun. But we'd have to
Ethan would come up with an excuse or
juggle
something.
it out.
You know, like late night TV. That would be funny. Like that would be a funny segment. Like Curt reports the news from inside of a firing range, and it's every other word that
We've
you catch.
we've had newscasts inside, and they'll do little spots and stuff.
And he
so-
picks up, or everybody stops firing.
No, those people continue to shoot.
Yeah, but they got like probably special mics that direct.
they have,
super
those,
to
they have
it.
those fuzzy mics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a pocket camera.
But that'd be a funny segment, right? That would be hilarious on late night TV. You'd be like,
Well, if y'all get that TV deal, you can do
yeah,
it.
there you go.
we do have the TV deal.
Then let's do it.
We're like one cable being plugged in away from
Well, then let's plug that
being
cable
on TV.
in.
Yeah, where's that cable?
It's hidden.
It's hidden.
We don't know where it is.
We don't know. We
So-
don't get to decide.
It's in the walls.
Today, they're doing an upgrade inside of the sanctuary here.
Is that while the guys are walking by?
Yeah, so we're putting in.
They have a big machine on the stage.
Yes. Did you
Yeah.
go in there?
No, you could see it though.
Oh, the door was open, I suppose. But
no, just I'm a creeper. Look through the window.
yeah, there's a lift up there. So we're putting in a new sound system. This building's it's like 1994 sound system. Everything was built. So we're taking all those clusters of speakers down, putting in new subs that are going to be elevated from the middle.
Is that what the boxes are back there?
Oh yeah, it's
Nice.
it's really nice. So that's going to be in and wired in and ready to go by Sunday. So it's going to be a big difference. So we're pretty pumped about that. But it's also put everything else like, hey, we need to plug the cable in, and we have some speakers that we're going to put on the outside. So we're going to force people to listen to us if they're walking by.
There you go.
We have
Poor
some
people.
studio lighting that we're supposed to put up in here to help the experience.
I want to hang some TVs on the walls.
But then you'd be distracted.
He would be watching the TV.
Right?
Yeah.
they're literally
Curt,
going to have
hit
the
the button.
KHEA logo on it.
I mean, you just put a poster board up there then.
We could just drive.
They can make those at Southern Sass if you're
There
wondering.
you go.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
true.
there we go.
Somebody had recommended
More
to me
plugs.
putting like a dry erase board behind and then just like
Hey,
just
there you
writing
go.
stuff. That would work too. Either way. Let's see. We got about 8 minutes left here hanging out with Chris and Anthony. We've been talking a little bit about real estate, talking about Santa Fe Water Services. And let's talk a little bit more about the real estate experience. Because, Curt, you've been visiting some houses as well, right?
Yeah, we went and looked at a condo over in Dickinson at the Ponderosa. Is that right?
Sounds about right.
Ponderosa. It's right there between 517 and 646. And we went in. It was a good condo, and I had some ideas on how we could adjust that condo, turn it into a money-making profit. Because that's the whole thing for me is when I'm looking at real estate, I wanted to look at an opportunity to be financially successful. You know, because I love Glacier Court Apartments. They're one of our partners here at KHEA Radio. If you're looking for an apartment,
They are.
Rent's been paid.
Glacier Court Apartments is a place that you should look for. But one of the things is it's rent, you know, and it's going into a fund, right? But I want to save that money. I want to invest that money into
Well,
something
you want that
else.
money to go to you, though. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
buying a house is, you're investing in your future at that point.
So I called up Anthony. I said,
That sounds
Anthony, let's go
official,
look
didn't
at condos.
Man.
And so we went and looked at condos, and I think you and I came to the conclusion that for the price of the condo and what you're going to have to go through in order to get the condo, we can get a house for about that same price,
Yep.
maybe a little bit more per
How
month.
much was that one?
74, something like
yeah.
that. But I said anything below 100,000, I can easily do because that's about what I pay for rent.
Mm-hmm.
And so
And
if
that
we
would
can
be yours, and you could do whatever you want.
right.
You could fix your own water leaks.
Yeah.
You know-
Replace your own hot water heater when it leaks.
Thinking of
I
the
could use Santa Fe Water Services to come in and clean out all the iron from the water.
You
That's
could.
the man right there.
Thinking of the future, is a condo like, okay, let's say Curt bought a house or he bought a condo, or let's say he bought both, right? Is it easier right? Is it easier for him in the future if he wanted to like lease it out to somebody or rent it to somebody? Is it easier to lease out a condo, or is it easier to lease out a house?
I think it would be a house.
Yeah. It
You
opens
know.
it up to more
Yeah,
people.
more people. Some people don't like having neighbors right next to them, sharing a wall. So I think a house would be easier.
You know, that's the one thing that when I looked at that condo was it felt like an apartment.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, I'm paying, it's an apartment complex, but I'm paying for, it's mine. You know, like I can make my own changes. I can make my own upgrades. But it felt like I was in an apartment. That's what I've lived in for years. But I think a house would be nice, especially the one that we're looking at.
You can get a
hopefully
dog,
today.
man.
One
They
of the-
just called me. I haven't listened to the voicemail yet.
So you don't have to pay for like yard services.
Not in a condo, no.
Not in a condo. You don't have to like if there was something that came up to your condo like the pipes and electricity and something
It's all
messes up in
you.
the building, it is you.
Yeah, because essentially that's what he said. He's buying an apartment that's his,
Yeah.
and I can never do the apartment life.
They have an HOA fee as well, or they did,
To help keep up the grass and all
keep
that.
grass in the pool and everything.
Yeah.
You get a pool?
Amenities like like a pool. Does it have a workout room?
I don't think it did.
And that's important to you.
Yeah, you're going twice.
2 o'clock?
Yep.
Awesome. I'm so excited. We're going to go look at our house today at 2 o'clock.
All right. You heard it here first. What's the address? Maybe we can have a whole party there.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
we
like
shouldn't
move
do
that
that.
bus kind of
The
thing.
more people that show up at this house,
The more likely you could sell it.
and the more discount that I get when I go to sell, buy it, right? They're like, you
He starts a bidding war. like
Right.
against himself.
Yeah,
He's
but-
like, I really want this. Oh,
But the bidding goes up, it doesn't go
Now
down.
I'm out.
But you represent everybody. That's
Right.
the best part. And be like,
Yeah.
okay.
Be a lot of paperwork. Oh my God, that'd be a lot of paperwork.
If you represented everybody on that
Everybody.
one house.
Yeah, if you had 50 people come and want to throw a bid, that'd be a lot of paperwork.
But you'd make a lot of money because then I'd be
No,
like,
you would make the same amount because you're
Only
only
one person's
representing at the end.
Everybody wants to bid the same amount. Everybody's like, well, yeah, 99.
I'd
And
be
you have like 50
sorry,
people.
guys. Thank
He was
y'all,
here
though.
first.
Right?
He
I'll
was here
take the
first.
first one in.
dang.
Well,
Will somebody help front the closing costs?
The 99,000.
The 99 or the whole thing, like buy me a house?
how does that work? Like, what are closing costs? Like, is
For
it
the
percentage?
donation. Yeah, it's a percentage, and then there's all kinds of fees at the end for title and taxes and all that good stuff.
But we talked about going above and beyond on the isn't that what
Don't
we
be
talked
giving my
about?
secrets away, man. I got secrets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Come on.
kind of like the barbecue people.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
keep secrets.
Well, if I
But no, we will take care of Kurt, and Kurt will have his house so that he can have his
family,
family soon, and
he's ready.
Get
Seems
married
like
and everything.
I know he's ready.
yeah.
He's happy. Look at him over there grinning.
Just
Can't even
smiling
look
away.
at us.
I didn't even put the camera up because I knew that's what I was going to be doing.
Was just grinning.
He's
Grinning
happy.
from ear to ear.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
I
that.
stopped in this morning after my workout at
His second workout, if
Naked
you are
Nutrition, Naked Nutrition and Wellness, and they were like, "Oh, we saw your girlfriend." She's like standing right there, and she's cute, and I'm like, "You're like, stop making me blush."
You're a grown man.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Wow.
So I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting worried about y'all's next guest because I don't see cake yet, and
This is on me.
it's 100% on you.
I'll take full responsibility. I called and set it up. I figured, well, our calendar sometimes messes up too, but
See how he kind of
Always
like
someone else.
deflects it.
Kind of sounds like some family members.
Thinking Ethan.
Not here to defend
Ethan, you're
himself.
fired again. You didn't call and confirm. I need somebody to do that, like call and confirm. I always forget to call and confirm like the day before.
I never heard from you. Luckily, I have a good calendar that works.
See, I just assume everyone has that.
Yeah, they
Good
don't.
Calendar. You know, they could still show up. There's still some time. Bake me a dream.
It's 9:58.
2 minutes, bro.
Does anybody know the owners to Bake Me a Dream and have their like cell phone or friends with them on
Can
Facebook?
they at least just call in and
I
something?
I did call the number, and their office is closed, so it just rang and rang and rang, and I was like, gosh.
You ever thought you should get a mobile number? Because those are mobile.
I should have got a mobile number when I called. Anthony's smart.
Intern.
Oh,
Intern
that's-
Anthony.
Intern Anthony.
There you
Sounds
go.
good.
Might as well throw a new hat on. I'll do it.
Yep. But don't need to be like a call-in radio station, so you can just call us.
We
and-
can have people.
And so y'all do that, don't
There-
you? Or y'all can? Or
Yeah, there's an event, and I think it's a. What is it? Is it that event where they have like 60,000 people that follow them? It's some kind of festival.
Yeah, we're trying to get him actually in studio. I
'Cause
think.
they
all
got a guy.
60,000 people?
That's a lot
Yes.
of people.
Yes, and
No,
they all
it's
want to
an
buy a house.
archery-
Y'all
That might
can
be
do
a,
it.
that might be a fire hazard.
It's an archery event, and I saw my girlfriend actually tagged me in the post about the archery event and said, "Hey, we should go do this." And I looked, and it's like 2.5 hours away, but already I had been like, "Oh, they should come on KHEA," and not thinking like, "Oh, I should look to see how far away." It's like 2.5 hours, and they reached out and like, "Hey, we'd love to come on your show," and I'm like,
Where are you located?
"You down to drive to Lamarck?" And they're like, "Can we just do a phone interview?"
Oh, there you
And then
go.
one of their people actually lives in Houston, and so the guy from Houston's going to come down and talk.
He said
to
he's
us.
going to come down in garb, like in time appropriate. I don't know what years is that?
Turkish garb.
Turkish
thought.
garb. I don't know, but he looks cool, so we're down for it.
Didn't you used to do that kind of stuff?
Oh, did you do like
Who was that?
He says no, but like the look in his eyes are saying
You or
yes. He's
Steven
like giving
did.
me a
What are you
wink.
talking about?
The
Civil War reenacting?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did some Civil War reenacting back when I was like young.
I'm not saying nothing wrong with it.
No, I'm just saying,
mean,
like, I haven't
geez,
done it
You're getting
re-
so defensive.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm just saying. It wasn't like last weekend.
Well, no, but
I was at the fair last weekend.
Was it last weekend?
it was last.
It was last weekend.
It's really warm during the winter and all that wool.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he
Do
does
y'all
it.
do like cannons and all kinds of stuff whenever you would do that?
No, I was with
Somebody
the
doesn't
cavalry.
remember to do it. He
Oh, no.
he knows a lot of information about it.
It was, a lot of fun. I'm like, it's just expensive, and I don't make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You work for KHEA also?
Oh, that's the way it comes down, huh? That's what we look like.
Hey, it's 10 o'clock. We're going to take a quick break. It's KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart coming up next. House Fires. Stay tuned. Could y'all stay for a little bit?
Yeah.
Chat some more?
Yeah, I'm doing
Hang out?
that.
Cool.
I mean,
I've got a stupid appointment at 2 o'clock, I guess. So, really got nothing else going
Kurt's
on.
face. I was like, wait, what do you have at 2? And I was like, oh, yeah. You have Kurt at 2 o'clock.
Love you, buddy. What are you playing with? Is it no, you, Gardy.
Oh,
Chip.
the poker chip.
Oh, yeah. So it's a Maceo gift chip. They have poker chips as their gift cards.
I dig it.
oh, really?
That is neat.
Yeah.
That's something you don't see every day.
Yeah, she does they have like $10, $25.
It makes me not ever want to spend it.
Right?
Well, she gave it to us, and she was like, do whatever you want with this. I was like, do you want us to give it away? She was like, well, you could use it if you want or give it away. So it's just been like my
your fidget toy.
Yeah, just
We-
been able to
There you
play
We
go.
with
are
it.
looking for donations for our basket.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm.
We probably have something y'all can have here.
Okay, here's the other thing,
You
Gardy.
give me my hat back.
I'm surprised he's
I
not wearing his
donated this
hat.
to you.
He's been wearing his hat quite often.
I do. I wear
He
your
looks
Anthony.
handsome.
I need a Santa Fe Water Services.
We
hat.
all need Santa Fe
Yeah,
Waters.
yeah. Leo, if you're listening, we need the Santa Fe Water
not
Services
listening.
hat.
He's
He's
not.
not listening.
And he's definitely not watching it on Facebook. I'll tell you that.
He's not on Facebook.
He's not a.
This man
social.
still has a. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do this. He has a VCR. He still records that way. He just got a hotspot, so he knows how to use that on his computer, where he was using dial-up.
He's old school.
He's very old school.
So
24 years in the military, and he's just super old school.
So
We
he
always-
has a VCR. Like if he wants to record something,
He
like
records on
WrestleMania
VCR.
last night, if he was watching, he'd be like, I'm popping
Nope.
into
Yeah.
VHS.
He doesn't have cable, so
Yeah, he doesn't. But
like the local news.
no, he watches
Soap
he watches,
operas.
No, he doesn't watch soaps. He used to. But we always laugh and say it's his museum. When you go in his house, it's like all old relics.
he just got out of dial-up.
Yeah.
Like he would still
a
download
few
his
months ago.
emails.
I
His
did-
emails.
When we were there, this is gonna sound really bad. I did feel a lot like my grandma's house.
Well, that's not his house, though.
not
That's his
house.
grandpa's
Yeah,
house.
that's
Okay.
Our grandpa's house,
But they're not
whatever.
much different.
Yeah.
They're not much different.
But Pops had Wi-Fi and internet longer, so
Just because of the business. Though. he bought a computer back when it was like 3 Shades of Gray, and then had it for about 2 weeks and said no.
I felt bad for that meeting that we had with him, but we were like, "Hey, we got to go." Like, felt bad. It was like, "Hey, we're gonna show up."
We're actually supposed to meet Pierre for lunch, like at Red Robin, because
We're
we had a
talkers, though,
meeting at
so-
Macy's.
if you get us around and like him, he's a talker, so he's gonna want to talk to you.
Oh yeah,
It was great. No, we enjoyed it, but we were like, we felt bad because we had to like book it out. Like, it was like, "Hey, sign this and let's leave."
yeah. And
So
then,
it felt bad.
and then you were blocking me in the driveway when I had to leave. So
I know. I'm so sorry. But then what happened is Pierre waited for us, which it's kind of Pierre's fault because he didn't set a time,
someone else's fault.
right?
Tag Pierre.
Tag Pierre. But then Gardy felt so bad that Gardy didn't use the restroom for 3 hours because of it.
And usually after the show, we have to go because like
Yeah.
things like this happen. And so I was like, no, we got to go because we're going to go to Santa Fe Water Service and we got to go to Red Robin. And yeah. So then we got to Red Robin and Kurt's like, I have to use the restroom. I was like, well, I'm not going to leave Pierre here by
You
himself.
could have gone in shifts.
We could have, but I need to
Gardy's
know.
was on the inside of the bench, so I wasn't going to let him out.
Well, you just didn't want to leave him with Kurt.
Yeah,
alone.
because sometimes Kurt
goes that
agrees to
sponsorship.
stuff. Or he does
Wait
some,
a minute. I don't bash any other radio stations or anything like that.
Like KSP.
he even did today.
Gardy's like,
I
"Kurt,
love all
stop.
of them. Yeah, just stop, man.
Stop bashing on the radio station.
Just
I do it out of
We
love.
don't have the attorneys they do, man.
we
Come
don't
on.
have any legal. Ethan's not even here today, and he's not a real attorney. He's a
love
kid. He's homeschooled.
Plays one on TV.
I do it out of love.
He's at the dentist because his mom made him go.
I want to tell him, like, hey, you're still going to get cavities one day. You can go to the dentist as much as
Hey,
you
that's
want.
not true. 33 years old, not one cavity.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
31
What's
years
your
old,
routine?
10 cavities.
$3,000 worth of work.
I have no
6,000.
idea. Me or my brother don't have cavities. We've never had
He just
cavities.
has good teeth, good genes, probably strong teeth.
You'll hear those?
That sounded
Those are
good.
mine.
You
All
want to know?
real.
You want to know the funniest part about that $3,000 dentist visit is they talked me into putting it on a credit card, and I never paid that credit card.
So
But-
did you do the work?
Yeah. So did the work get done?
Yes.
Wait, are we in
And that's
collections?
what you were left with?
No, there's a whole big problem. If we're in collections and you've got to buy a house,
I live in Texas.
Okay.
It's
that
still-
doesn't
it's
mean
still
nothing.
follows
Yeah,
through.
after 7 years, it just disappears.
Oh, come
So
on.
he did say it's been like 10 years. So.
It has. It was like 4 years ago, so I only got 3 more years. My credit score's already better. It was like bad for like a year, and then it was fine. Come on.
Now I'm nervous. Here we go.
We're on Facebook still, right? Like this isn't on the FM.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So, what's the
Kurt
chances? I heard y'all talking about chances earlier. Am I going to win this cruise, or what are we doing?
Right now, I think
Your
there
boy's
are
never
about-
been on a cruise, okay?
So there's
What?
over 1,000 shares.
Chris, you been on cruises?
Oh yeah, I love them. I've only done Carnival though.
You never invited Anthony?
They did once. Y'all did once. Y'all
Probably
did a
I
family
don't know.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, don't ever go with family.
Yeah.
Somebody has to work.
Go with
though,
you
right?
and your girlfriend or wife.
No.
No.
Yeah. You know, they shun me. I'm the black sheep. If you've met Leo, you'll meet Steven one day. They're all
Yeah.
redheads, and then you got
I'm
me.
not redhead.
You're a little gingerish.
Thank you.
This is the beard right there.
Yeah, I say if it grows out long enough, it does.
Yeah, so
I'll give you that. I get the red tips.
I'm the outcast in the family.
The black sheep, huh?
So
Yeah, ultimately.
right now you have a 1 in 759 chance.
But this
so
is
if
some.
Stephanie does it, then
You're,
you got 2.
yes.
So I had my wife Jody do it,
All right, Stephanie, you're listening. Do this.
and then hey, have River do a Facebook, and then have River do it.
There we go.
she only shares KHEA radio content.
He
He.
has.
Yeah,
the
my
sheep.
River's
Come on, bro.
My River's daughter. His River's a
I always forget
little
that.
boy.
Well,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Anthony, will you still show me this house at 2
Probably
o'clock?
not. Not with that credit. No.
I have good credit.
Messing with you.
I have great credit now. It was just like 3
What's
years
great?
ago.
Can you
Kurt.
tell him what grade is? Like, what's great credit?
I mean, like 780 is really great.
And what's good credit?
610.
No.
Oh,
Good. I can work with just about anything, honestly. We have some really good lenders.
So would like 700 be good credit?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And what's just credit? Like you just got credit.
I mean,
Like 610?
anything.
The lowest
I-
you can have is like 300.
I have honestly got somebody in the 5s alone.
I will
So-
tell
Yeah,
you,
but
I'm
they're
not
right-
in the 5s.
I know you're not. We've already
I'm
talked
in the
about it.
4s.
Oh, Lord. You lied to
I'm
me.
like negative. So
He's like, oh, can I cancel
You
this
got
2
great
o'clock?
credit, good credit, and you just got
and then
credit.
you got credit.
You got credit, and then you just
Here,
got.
I can upgrade my credit. I'll give you my watch. It says KHEA Junior on the back.
yeah,
Does
here.
it?
Yeah.
This is worth something, right? It's a fossil.
hey,
Why does it say KHA Junior?
It's my
KHEA
push
Junior
present.
Radio is before whenever he had the baby.
It was
They,
my
they were
push
doing free
Oh,
engraving.
Lord.
They were doing free engraving at the fossil outlet.
Yeah. So that's what you had.
This is a cool watch, and
I
I don't
like
know why you
Fossil.
don't wear it more.
I do. I wore it today.
Wear it more. You usually wear the other one. They're
Yes.
like, I don't even know if it has a battery in it or not.
The only problem is I don't like the band on this
That's
one.
the best part of it.
This band is like really confusing and hard to put on. Like
You
I'm
got
just
to
like,
latch it,
But it
and
looks
then
cool.
you've got to close it.
yeah, like it's frustrating. Like, see, I can't even get it on right now.
Hey, can we talk a little bit more about the cruises? Mrs. Leaning, first of all, she said you could have some duck eggs.
oh, okay. Well,
So there's that.
oh yeah.
Can he
She's
share?
a great lady.
And
You
then
share?
Yeah, I'll share 'em
the
with
other
you.
thing, she said, I agree, Chris, going on a large group is stressful. Talking about cruising. Why?
Okay.
Share your experiences.
Well, because you're. Well,
Be
yeah.
nice though.
Okay, let me think about this. Hold on. No, it's just you're having to keep up with people, especially when there's a bunch of teenage kids that
Yeah.
don't want to listen, and you're on a boat, and
You
it's a
can't
big
throw
boat.
them off.
Yeah,
Does
and they frown
Susan-
on that.
Does Susan believe that we're giving away this cruise yet? 'Cause I feel like she commented and she's like, I went and searched on Royal Caribbean and I didn't see any cruise for September, and I sent her
Well, no,
the link.
I think she saw it. You know, she said it was a settings thing that the link was working now.
Well, Coach, just believe me. Yes, they are giving one away.
This is real.
Thank you, Susan.
So am I winning, or what are we doing?
You can win. You know what? We will say this, and there's right now a couple people watching, but the more you comment, it may increase your odds.
Do I have to comment on that page?
Comment on the actual video. The more you comment on that
I'm just
video,
gonna start messaging blah. That's it.
that's
blah.
fine. I'm honest. Honestly, that would potentially work. We think if it works the way we think it does, because it's software that does it.
Oh, you're not just drawing out of a hat.
No, we don't draw out of a hat. This is the 21st century.
That's what we're gonna have to do because on that Easter gift card basket,
Yeah.
if you share our event, your name gets put in, so you could possibly get it up to twice in there if you share it and donate
Okay.
something. So that's what we're gonna do is go through and just write down everyone's name who's shared.
You know, the bad part is both of us have awful handwriting. We ain't gonna be able to
It's
read.
all right.
It's like, well, this person would have won if I could have read what this said.
but that's what we're gonna do is put it in a big bucket or something and draw a name out and get it to you before Easter.
All right.
But I do have a question for Miss Lenny though. I made her grandson some soap, and I'm just kind of wondering if he liked it because it was like little poop emoji soap. And so, Coach, if you're listening, if you can let me know if your son, enjoyed the soap or your grandson enjoyed that soap, I'd appreciate it. I think one was coffee and the other one was coconut.
You're about to ask what the scent was, and you know what it was.
It was coconut, and I think coffee. No, root beer.
I was wrong.
One was root beer. So,
Are you going to share your duck eggs with Anthony?
I'd give him. Yeah, I mean,
Give him one.
I just gave him 10 chicken or 11 chickens.
you gave me 6 because I think they came with.
Where do you
something.
get the chickens?
Someplace in Houston.
So how many do you have chickens?
I don't. I got rid of my chickens because I bought more cows, and I need to rebuild their house so I can add a cow house too.
How many cows do you have?
Cow house?
You have a cow?
We've got a few. Yeah, there's a few farm animals running around our property.
Okay, a few cows is like 2 to me.
There's
You have 3? Okay.
no.
Well,
there's,
few is 3, couple is 2.
We've got
Several is 7. I
would say-
don't know what's in the middle of all that, but
What do you think? 10?
let's see. You got 2, Leo. I don't know. You
I
got
would
probably
say
around
close
10
to
or so.
10.
What do you do with the cows? Like, do you milk them or grow them to eat them?
They're boy cows.
We eat them.
That's a good idea.
We have one boy. But no, we eat them and breed them and
auction them off.
so auction. I bought 2 of them last week. Got one for River, so he could have his own calf. And then
How much does a cow cost?
these were $400 a piece. They weren't too bad.
Yeah, it just kind of depends on where you're going, what kind you want.
I had to drive all the way to Dallas. That was kind of
If I buy a cow, can I keep it at your house?
sure.
Yeah, you keep it in
Can
the
I
backyard.
eat half of it?
I guess. I don't know. $400 and I get a cow?
Yeah, but then you got to pay for the processing and
Yeah.
the feed.
Okay.
It's just cheaper to go and buy it.
Really?
Not- but you don't know where your meat's from, man.
That's
you go
true.
To, you go to Dork's butcher shop.
So there
Shout
are
out to
some
Bart.
Shout out.
like natural.
They've got really good food too, if you're wondering.
Oh, are they a partner?
No.
I saw a video,
Oh.
by the way, of
We're supposed to go to AJ's Meat Market on.
AJ's is
AJ's got some
good.
good meat.
they're
too,
coming
man.
on our show on Friday at
Oh,
when we're at
Furniture
Furniture
Zone.
Zone.
Furniture
I saw a
Zone just
video
bought some
yesterday
furniture
from
them.
a local
Nice.
church.
Did you tell Furniture Zone you at least?
Fun fact: I've also known them before I knew you guys too. So
I hate this.
you got to
Anthony,
remember, I know
this-
a
this
lot.
This
boy-
interview's over.
interview's over.
I mean,
Y'all need me right now. I don't need you
I mean,
guys.
I'm telling you,
I'm
if
on
he-
overtime.
he lives his yard literally touches the city limit. So if he at least was about over another 400 feet, he could give Jason a run for his money.
Yeah,
as
I
mayor.
know. I know a lot of people.
Yeah. So Jason, if Anthony ever moves to the city, you might want to watch out.
Can run for mayor? You've already got the volunteer of the year.
I'm not running for mayor. I'm not running for any political. God, they would pull some stuff. No, not really.
They'd pull out your history.
He has
Yeah.
a closet full.
I
of
have a
things.
closet full of history.
Did you punch the mayor when you were younger? Come on.
I don't think so. No, I know Jason's
like-
a good dude.
Oh, yeah,
I buy
Jason's
flowers
awesome.
from Jason's mom all the time
And
for my wife.
we ate at Red Cap when it was actually Red Cap.
Yep. Then he
When he
sold
owned
it.
it. Yeah, then he sold
What's it called now?
It's
still Red Cap?
It's Red Cap, but
It's
it's
different.
C&D Burgers. But
Yeah.
it's to locals.
Oh.
That's how you know if someone's new or not from Santa Fe. 'cause
C&D Red
Red
Cap.
That's
Cap.
Red Cap. That's Big Chief, and that's Senior Frog.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's Big Chief now?
Arlen's?
Arlen's? I think?
Arlen's Market.
Yeah, but it's
Chief.
always going to be Big Chief.
Okay. Has there ever been an HEB?
There is an HEB. Come on, drive through Santa Fe.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I
I don't
know
know
how
if
he
I'm
said-
ever there or
he
not because
doesn't
there's
know.
no Welcome to Santa Fe
There we
sign.
go. There we
I thought I
go.
was in Hitchcock.
There you go.
Could have been in Alvin. I don't know.
There's an HEB in Santa Fe?
Yeah,
it's right by the
Warpath.
schools.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's on the same road that's on Walmart.
I know there's Walmart.
No.
Down the road in Lamarck. That same street at the
No.
end.
What are you talking about?
2004?
That's
No.
1764.
It's okay.
He's very confused.
There's
It's
not even a
all
Walmart out there.
Fun fact: HEB was in the same area as our original "Welcome to Santa Fe" sign. That was in the middle of town.
No, it's gone.
Yep.
I don't know Santa Fe enough, I guess.
Obviously not. You should drive. I mean, it's one main road.
I know there's a really good pizza place, Lorenzo's.
Lorenzo's.
Oh, Lorenzo's
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
I know that.
When my daughter
There's
from
9 other pizza places in Santa Fe, too.
Well, when my daughter
47
from
taco places.
Vernon comes down,
9. Yeah.
Nine pizza.
which by the way, McKinley, hello. She says we're famous now because we're,
You are.
we're on the radio. I said no, we're just public figures. But
Somebody
she loves
tells me that all the
Lorenzo's.
time. They go, "Oh, you're just a public figure." I'm like, "No, I'm a local celebrity. Get it right."
But that's what she was telling all her
Lord.
friends at school. My grandpa, dad, he's famous because he was a stunt man. He did stuff in movies. And then like, you're famous because you're on the radio, and Uncle Anthony's famous because he's on the radio. I'm like, they're not really famous.
Future mayor.
Yeah,
Never.
there you go.
Not
There you go.
Did you tell them it was KHEA radio?
And
Oh,
they were
yes.
probably in Vernon like, what? Y'all
Yeah.
get there?
Yeah, I told her, I said, hey, have your mom pull it up on Facebook when you get home from school today and watch it.
Somebody sent us an email the other day. I didn't tell you this, but someone sent an email from Russia.
It's probably legit. Did
No,
they need
it
your
was so
social
funny.
security number?
No,
They
she didn't
They
do
need
anything.
help you finance something.
She just said, okay, here was the message. I'll read it so you guys can tell me if
Is
it's
it in
fake
Russian?
or not. No, it's in English. It said, good afternoon. Every morning when I wake up, I listen to your radio. It gives me energy and a good mood for the whole day. Now, I cannot imagine my normal day without your radio. My whole family also listens to your radio. Wanted to ask a few souvenirs from your wonderful radio for my family. With thanks and best wishes, your regular listener. Good luck to you all.
What was the
And then
name? Sersha, man.
Alina E. Malakovic or something like that. She listens.
Sounds
and,
legit.
Yeah.
And all
Yeah.
she did, she sent her address.
So
it
you
wasn't
can
like-
look at the people that are on your page.
Well, I don't know if she listens. Maybe she listens to us at KHEAradio.com.
Can you do that?
Yes. You can listen to us on the TuneIn
So
app.
on
But
Wednesday,
she's probably on Facebook.
So I don't think it's fake. Because if it was a fake thing, they'd be like, hey, call this number. or,
Here's
hey,
my
send
deal.
this.
Do y'all have any swag? Because
Yeah,
this
we
guy
have a-
gets around. He would wear it.
Yeah.
We have a T-shirt for $15.
$15. Little man,
No.
what?
Now what?
Listen,
when I
they
bring y'all
won't-
shirts,
this is
they'll
from
be
our
$20.
accounting department.
I'll
They
give you
won't-
$10.50.
How about tree
sold.
They won't let us. They won't let us give any away. They're like, you can't give any away.
Kind of sounds like my boss.
But we love our accounting department. But
Do you?
we have
What
to
do you?
make.
What was that?
I'm sorry, I was just checking
He's
something.
pushing buttons.
So
had to check something.
I just wanted to say, like, we would give it to you, but they said we had to sell them.
You never know. I may buy one.
Yeah, the accounting department
I would wear it.
the first time we got shirts.
Tell him that he has to fill in his credit card information.
They have my credit card information. I spend
do
a lot
have
of
it.
I spend a lot of money here every month between school and radio.
Oh man.
I'm super excited that the school has decided to do a summer program for the kids.
Oh yeah.
Makes me super happy.
Why?
So then you don't have to pay
Why?
for babysitting.
No,
Yeah, but
my
so
mom,
you don't have
my
to watch
mom
them?
watches our son, which we're very fortunate about that. But I mean, he's learned so much from the ladies over there, and they weren't going to do anything. And then we kind of started saying, "Hey, are y'all doing this?" And Miss Amy was able to get it to make it happen. And
That's awesome.
yeah, we're super excited about it. So River's going to be coming here during the summer.
Cool. How many? I know they do like a couple days or all every day.
I think they do Monday through Friday, but he goes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, I
Cool.
don't-
How old's River again?
Just turned 2.
2.
Yeah, they couldn't handle him for a week, not 5 days. Kid's crazy.
Oh, by the way, he ate some chicken feed the other day.
I believe it.
Chicken feed or
My-
feet?
no,
Feed.
feed. My kid, he won't eat food, but if you leave something that's not food, it's going to the mouth.
Because Mother Brenda said that he was going to eat it. And I said, no, he won't. Next thing I know, he was
Yep.
eating it.
Loves cat food.
Oh my
He
goodness.
loves it. Such a good kid.
It's good for you.
No, it's not.
It's corn and stuff.
Yeah, get you nice and strong, right?
Yeah.
Corn, like Kurt, corn fed.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
From
like
Nebraska.
Yep. So is there like a lot of okay, speaking of corn, I'm planting corn this year. Do you know
Okay.
anything about that? Are you like a farmer?
No.
No.
No. I do
Thank
know
you
that
for asking,
they
though.
use the blood moon in order to get all the harvest.
Okay, well it was like a new moon, so there was no moon.
So you planted it when there was day?
I did plant it during the day though.
No, you're supposed to plant it during the
But
day,
it's
but then
popped
you
up
harvest
already.
it at night when
Oh,
the blood
you
moon is out.
harvest it.
'Cause That's
Oh.
why they call it the blood moon in October.
Because
Or
of
the
the corn?
harvest
I have to wait
moon.
until October.
Yes.
Oh man, I was gonna have pumpkins then. This is like my first year doing corn.
How much land do you have? Were
I
you
only
able to
have
have
an
the
acre.
chickens? I mean, but that's enough, I guess, to have some.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have like a 6-row 2-4 8-wheel tractor or nothing. I just have a walk behind tiller and my garden. My garden's like 32 by 16, not very big, but big enough.
Sounds big.
Yeah, we're gonna try it.
You always know like the seasons in Nebraska because you'll be driving down the road and you can see like everything, right? But then as the corn grows throughout the season in the summer, it starts growing and growing and growing, and then you can't see anything as you're coming around the roads.
Did you ever stop on side of the road and steal some corn?
Be honest, we did it.
God's watching you.
We did at an uncle's funeral one time.
No. But everybody in Nebraska.
His face, like, ooh.
Have you?
That's the stuff that's
Y'all
in the
in Texas don't know about tasseling, right? Like detasseling in the mornings.
Tassels of stuff that hangs
on your hat.
No,
when
you
graduate.
detassel corn. That was what young people did. Like that was your summer job. You would wake up in the morning at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I never did it, by the way.
That's what I was wondering. You're like, that's what young people did, except for me.
No, I didn't. I had a
The
real
good
job. I
kids.
worked at Subway.
There's Subway in Nebraska.
Yes.
Just one.
Just one. I worked for it. But you detassel. You detassel the corn.
That was like husking the corn.
I thought it was
No,
husking.
that's what I
There's a
thought it was.
husking and then there's detasseling.
Is
Is that the stringy things?
Yes. So you walk through.
Why
and-
didn't the same person do the same thing? I mean, it would save manpower.
husk it and detassel it.
There's difference.
That's just
But
more
why
jobs.
didn't they just do
More
it? Like,
jobs.
take it off and then take the other stuff off, too.
I thought like a machine did it.
Because there's machine. I don't know. This is called a detasseling.
He didn't go there, remember?
I didn't do
He
it.
was at
He went to
Subway.
Su-
I did a story on it one morning. I had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go interview little teenagers about
the corn. It was this high.
their KHEA radio.
And the water was
With
this high.
Gardy hates my news voice.
I don't hate it.
He doesn't like it.
He just doesn't
Kurt
like it.
Casper,
did-
Fox 42 News.
Did you work at the news station?
I did. That was my first job out of college. That's what I went to school to be. Was a TV reporter.
And you got this job.
Well, he's
So
got
then
the
I
face
went
for
to.
radio.
I
yeah.
worked. I worked for 2 years at Fox 42 in Omaha, Nebraska, and I hated it because they would ask me to go and cover like news stories. And the day that I decided that I was no longer going to be a news reporter, there was a car accident where a drunk driver killed a teenager, right? And it literally happened that morning. And the news director's like, here's their address for the kid who was killed. Will you go interview them and ask them questions about their son?
Nope.
Nope. Yeah.
I was like, I don't feel comfortable doing this. Like the kid, they just found out like an hour ago that their kid died. And you want me to go put a camera in their face? Yeah, that's your job. And I was like, nope.
No, it's not.
KHEA's calling. I got to go.
So I literally went and knocked on the door, and I was like, hi, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm with Fox 42 News. Can we ask you a few questions about the, losing your son, blah, blah? And they're like, no, and like slammed the door in my face. And I was like, yeah, this isn't news. This is us trying to create news.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so.
That's the media, man.
No way. So I was like, no, I'm going to go teach it and teach people how to do it right. And then I taught for a couple years and landed this job.
Where'd you teach?
Vermont for 2 years, and then I taught for the private school here.
Hey, he's kind of been all over.
And then I taught for a year in Houston at Chavez High School. Shout out to Chavez High School.
Whoop, whoop. Don't even know where that's at.
What's their mascot?
The tacos?
Oh, it was the Lobo.
What's
wolf.
a lobo?
It's wolf in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Lobo.
It was kind of a little, because Chavez is near Pasadena.
The name just. We'll
Chavez.
stop, yeah.
Yeah.
Chavez High School.
Hey, Pasadena.
That was a fun experience. Okay.
I guess like South Houston area, except like on the east side of I-45. Like
yeah,
in there.
it's exit 38, Howard Drive, just down there, right there. The weirdest part about being a teacher there was.
Hey, wait, I gotta say something. Brenda just said, by the way, River just had some cat food.
I love it.
She likes to be called Mother Brenda.
Mother Brenda
Yeah.
That's funny.
and River with the cat food.
The hardest part
Good
about
job, son.
teaching
Love ya.
at Chavez was a lot of my students only spoke Spanish, like Spanish was their main language. I don't speak Spanish.
Say, how's your Espanol?
Apparently, I don't either. So.
No, none. Like
No
I
bueno?
barely know. And so that was always a fun experience as a teacher. That was probably the most fun experience that I had, was trying to like using the translator on my phone to teach. Was
You
a lot
passed
of fun.
everybody, didn't you?
Everybody got
I was the
an
kind
A.
of teacher that passed everybody anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine having Kurt as your teacher? That's the teacher that you wanted to have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kids loved me.
Hence why he's not there.
I left on my own terms.
Yep. Hey, we got a Tim Timmons song playing. I'm gonna make y'all listen to this for a second. That was good. That was a good note, Tim.
Are we gonna go on after this song?
Maybe.
And then because
I
we
feel
don't
like
have another guest, do you want to like close out the show at like 10:30 today?
Yeah.
And then we
He's
can
got
go
an
do some
appointment
work.
at 2, you know. He's got an appointment at 2.
It's a big deal.
What he's saying is he wants to go have something to eat.
At 10:30?
So like y'all can just
It's
stop the
lunch.
show whenever y'all want.
Who's their boss?
Oh, that's true.
We are.
I thought Gardy was.
I'm
Well,
in
we
charge.
try to provide quality programming for our listeners.
Are you saying we're not quality?
no? You're great quality.
Yeah, look, we're saving money now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No sponsorship there.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Wow.
Feed a family for Easter
But
before I get out.
Saturday. 9
funny.
to 1.
So here's what we'll do. We'll play one more song, and then we'll go on after Stephanie Gretzinger, Out of Hiding, and then we'll see.
so we started as just an FM only show. So we would go live on FM. We did that for about a month, where we
was
would just
great.
sit in here and we'd be like ramping songs, and it was great. It was fun. And then we went on Facebook, and now we're on Facebook.
But you get more people that way. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it just widens the audience. Like certain people listen and get entertained or get their news from different ways. You know, like
No, I get entertained.
if we were if we were over the air and we had
y'all don't do news though. So
well,
that was my first job. I was a newsie.
They
Yeah.
do the
You should
weather.
get a newsie.
sometimes we do the weather. Does that count? It's not accurate.
No, it never is.
It's not
I think-
right, but I mean,
I think it's raining outside.
it is
sounds
Monday. That was true. Whenever we
Yeah.
introed the show that way, that's kind of news. Some people may not know, and now they know.
like because of me.
Y'all are welcome.
Oh, do you remember when we used to do the weather?
Yes, I do remember when we used to do the weather. I didn't like it, but it was sponsorable, and that was nice. But we just picked one of our sponsors and partners, and we were just like, hey, it's KHEA weather, brought to you by
Yeah.
Texas Chronicles, History, Mystery, and Adventure.
What's up, Joe?
Joe Perez. I saw Josue with Satellis I was watching earlier, but he commented on one of Joe's things, but he's one of the top fans. I was like, oh, that's cool. If you have so many followers on Facebook, your page will give like badges that normal pages don't have. I think it's about like 15 to 20,000 is what you need, and then you can get that. But he had one of the top fan badges for Texas Chronicles. I thought that was pretty neat.
Who would be the top fans for KHEA Radio?
Probably you
Yeah.
and me, not Ethan. Ethan wouldn't even make the list, which is
Ethan
really
doesn't
sad.
do anything.
He should be. He should work harder.
No, I feel we talk a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
When I'm
I
not
feel like
driving.
it was Chris.
Stephanie and her husband,
Russ?
they do a lot on the taco page.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go look at, and I like that you can see like the top taco contributors. I'm gonna go do that now on our groups.
We were talking about having tacos last night.
Man, I had
It's not Tuesday.
I had
though.
some tacos yesterday.
Yeah, it's taco any day.
Taco day. So let's see who's number one on Taco Taco. Mark Kovich
See,
is
told
number
you.
one. Shout out to Mark.
Yep.
Who's number 2?
Marie Salinas, and then it's Chris, Lil Sauls, and then my sister Chris Okoza, Jesus Moya, Joey Thompson, Ashley from Louisiana,
Chris? This
Fabi
Chris?
Gatlin,
No.
and then Kim is number 10, rounding it out.
I've only posted. I did post a meme about you saying that you love tacos.
I do love tacos.
Hey,
Hey, somebody brought up to me on Saturday when we were actually eating at Gringo's. And
yeah.
they're like, you don't post people, like you have a lot of pictures of tacos, but never pictures of people eating tacos.
Was that your girlfriend who brought that up?
Yes.
I don't want to see people eating.
Yeah, it was gross.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you eating a taco.
And I mean, think about someone videoed it and it was like slow motion. Yeah,
No, it's
to
just
be, like,
weird, 'cause, like-
horrifying.
Yeah.
That's a breaking news.
Yes.
Ronda Rousey has a broken hand from last night at WrestleMania.
Did she win?
No.
She lost her belt?
Yeah.
Is she going to retire like she did for the
They
UFC?
say she is. That's why she did it, because she's trying to get out and start the family. Broken hand. No bueno pucago.
That's what she's going to say ended her career.
Broken hand. Hey, Kayla said, is that Macaluso?
Hi, Kayla. Kayla, get to work.
I said a
Are
little
you
bit.
late?
A little bit.
Kayla was busy like messing around in the gym area, like wrestling with people during her break.
Kayla was probably late. She's always late.
Kayla said she'd box Kurt. She volunteered. She said, I'd fight Kurt.
She's feisty, man.
I would have boxed anybody in that academy.
You wouldn't if you didn't even want to get up. You sat in the chair
It was
the
7
entire
o'clock
time.
in the morning. I didn't
What
wanna...
time you want to start?
That's too early.
Because I'm sure any of those guys or girls in there would go at any time.
Hey, though.
And if you lose, I get to taste you. Why haven't I tasted him yet? Honestly, what happened with that?
We were told by legal that couldn't happen.
You don't have legal. We just had this conversation.
Hey, y'all ready? We can maybe tase him if he's down.
He'll be down.
Right?
Here we go. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
It is 10:29 a.m. It's Monday morning. We are excited to be having some special guests in studio. We've been talking to you guys for a bit now. We got Chris and Anthony. How you guys doing this morning?
Good, sir.
Good,
How are you?
good.
Y'all excited for Monday?
Yeah. Well,
Like this Monday or next Monday?
I didn't wake up dead, so I'm good.
That's
True.
just something to be thankful for, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited all the time.
Yeah. There's a cool event coming up that y'all are both involved in.
Yeah.
And it's this weekend.
This Saturday, 9 to 1 at the post office in Santa Fe. It's called Feed a Family for Easter. We are taking donations for canned goods, any kind of really perishable foods too, and donating to some churches. If y'all have a church that you know that needs something and we haven't reached out to yet, hit us up on Facebook. We have a page on there, and let us know where the church is. If you know people that need help, we're willing to help and donate to them.
Hey, I got some more breaking news. This
Breaking
is from Kayla.
news.
This is from Kayla. She said the Academy is going to be switching to evening soon, and she's off today.
Big news. It's in May. They're going to be switching in May.
Yeah.
Yeah, that day. I think it's the 5th. But good job, Kayla.
So
Thanks
we
for
can
the
have
breaking
Kurt
news.
step into the.
Squared circle. That's wrestling. Never
I was
understood
about to say
that.
the ring,
ring.
the octagon,
Yeah, they call it the squared circle.
the ring of fire.
Yeah.
I fell into
You started that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, we'll be there from 9 to 1. And if you can donate, we would love it. So we can, the more that we get, the more we can help out other families. And
Oh, yes.
we'll be giving away a cool basket with gift cards and whatnots.
All right.
And everybody loves whatnots.
Yep, because every time when you donate something, your name will get put in that drawing. And if you share our event on Facebook, your name will get put in. So you can have up to 2 chances to win several different gift cards and some swag.
Awesome.
Do I get entered in because I just added the link on the page?
Did you share
Well,
it?
KHEA will. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sweet.
We'll give it to the building.
yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to share?
I mean, just please come out and help us out. This is our first year doing it, so we're hoping to make it, worth coming back, if not multiple times, at least once a year. And if you ever need any good clean water, give us a call at Santa Fe Water Service.
And how
All
can
right.
people do that?
You can find us on Facebook or on the internet, and then also call us at our phone number is 409-925-3089 or 281-337-4507.
All right, Anthony. How can somebody get a hold of you?
Facebook, Anthony Macaluso Realtor. Common spelling for Macaluso, Macaluso.
Or how does Kirk say it?
Macaluso.
How?
Macaluso.
That's how you say
That's
it.
how you say it.
He usually doesn't say it that way.
I know
He
he
doesn't.
Mancluso.
Man,
Yeah,
there's
he
not
puts
even
an
an
N in
N.
there.
But I'm always on Facebook. I will say I always have a fun page. I showed Christopher the meme coming out today. Made me really laugh out loud.
I laughed pretty good too.
It
and,
was
yeah.
it's pretty comical. 11 o'clock or 11:30 that and we'll post. But
And,
I always have, I try to do fun things on Facebook to kind of keep people entertained and
Roundhouse.
remember me. Oh, well that's it. Shh. That's
Yeah,
a secret.
go check
it out.
That was just a preview, man.
Okay.
I just posted one about crawfish on our
But-
page.
Hey, here's a question about donations. Can we drop off at the business before then?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Yes, and the address is 11727 29th Street.
Awesome.
That's in Santa Fe.
That's Santa Fe.
Santa Fe, Texas. Make sure
Yeah,
you go.
it's a
check it out.
house on a corner, so don't be looking for a big,
Skyscraper
yeah,
in Santa
skyscraper,
Fe
no,
because you
it's-
ain't gonna find it.
But the address pulls up.
Yes, and it's on our Facebook
Yeah,
page.
you can just look up Santa Fe Water Services. The address will be on there.
Yeah.
I think there's a few people that we have to go get donations from because they can't bring them to us. So we are willing to do that. Just to help, really.
Cool.
Yeah.
This has been Kickstart's KHEA Radio 99.5 FM.
Yeah, coming up tomorrow, we're going to have Dr. Aaron Chapa in studio again.
Doc Chop.
So if you have
Like
health
watching that.
questions, tune in. That can be any kind of health questions. I feel like people aren't taking advantage of that. Like if you have like something like sticking
People-
out of your thumb
Some people
or
are
something.
embarrassed to ask questions.
Well, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, for my wife, and I'm not gonna embarrass her, but she's got something going on with her foot, that fasciitis or whatever.
It's falling off.
No, it's not falling off. Anyway, so if I'm not able to
getting a peg
tune
wife.
in, y'all need to ask him that question, like what she can do for it.
Okay.
Fasciitis?
Yes, plantar's fasciitis. or
Oh,
something like that.
plantar. Yeah, I know. It's
and
okay.
it's killing her, and she's trying different things. And
That's your heels. Like I know,
Yeah.
I've had that before. You wake up in the morning, like just walking.
Yeah,
Man, it
and
messes with you.
So if y'all can ask them that, because I don't know what time I won't be able to tune in.
Okay.
I'll go back and listen to it. I greatly appreciate
And
it.
if anybody doesn't want to ask a question, they could text us, and that would be like an anonymous question, and we have that option as well. We talked to someone last week, and they said, "Man, I try and ask all my questions because this is an opportunity to ask a professional."
Pay at the doctor, man.
Exactly.
Because you can't call them on the phone; they won't tell you.
I want more people to take advantage of that, like lawyers. Like, hey, come on and come on and ask
That would be
questions.
amazing,
Like
'cause they ask
lawyers
some
come on and
questions.
ask questions.
Well, we
to
had
a
that
lawyer.
once. We had a lawyer,
It was
Have
a
Ethan answer the
paralegal.
questions.
we had a paralegal too.
Oh yeah,
Pretty cool.
Can Ethan not answer those questions?
No, he is not
there
qualified.
are legal.
He's at the dentist.
He only knows KHEA legal stuff.
His mom made him.
Like, don't taste Kurt.
Yeah. This is KHEA Radio. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow. Dr. Chopper will be in studio. Be blessed.
Bye.
Bye guys.
All right,
we love
Facebook.
you.
Later.